Welcome, everybody.
Hello.
Everybody's dead.
Hi! Hi! Hi, everyone. It's episode 82. We are back.
Energy.
The energy is a little low today, but that will not last very long knowing this table. Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. We have volume. Is that what you're checking? Great. So, as you can see, we are down a Bagus today. I
Didn't break a chair, but we have an extra chair today if anyone breaks a chair.
No, don't break a chair. Don't even Colby, stop leaning back in your chair. Stop it.
It's free.
You
No.
you heard the rules, right?
What?
Oh,
Break a
actually,
chair,
he
you
doesn't.
lose a level.
No.
He actually
Yeah.
didn't know that rule. He's the only one that didn't know that rule.
Well,
What?
now you know.
When was that made?
When you were
were
late
gone.
last week.
Oh my god.
So, hi everyone. Welcome to episode 82 of our 20-to-1 Endless Guide campaign. We had a lot happen last session. I didn't think a lot was going to happen, but a lot happened last session.
Everybody went to therapy.
Kinda, yeah. So before we jump into it, if you are not already part of our Discord, please join the Discord. It's where we post our any updates. We'll probably talk about next week as well, but we'll do that later. Stop coughing.
My throat's dry.
Goes
I'm
on.
hoping to come duplicate it from
I got you.
Wow.
I heard the wink.
Don't do that then.
We're so
Oh no, now it's
depressed.
Stim. He has to.
And you need to stop hurting
Lay down
yourself.
your head, your head.
So, other than that, I don't think we have any other announcements. If you want to see any of our past streams, our YouTube channel should be linked below. It's a little bit easier to do with that than currently searching on YouTube because there's a bunch of 21 channels, including a dating show, which is interesting. So yeah, the link to our channel is
Damn
below.
Aussies.
Damn.
Is that what it is, Australian show?
I don't know.
I think it is.
I just like to blame the Australians for all of my problems.
Anyway, so
I was just, what the fuck, man?
Are you really sure on the ball, right?
last we left off. The Starlight Battalion.
Go on.
Thank you.
Go on.
Last we left off, the Starlight Battalion had enjoyed an evening with Wade's family on the Wolves' Year, which they engaged in some of the celebration, and Wade had a chance to have a much-needed conversation with his parents, bringing them up to speed on what exactly the Starlight Battalion has been up to and what might happen going forward. They expressed their concern and support, but promised to keep in touch as you continue your journey. You had some discussion on what to do next, taking, for the first time in a while, a long rest on the dead end by yourself without any of your crew members, and deciding the next morning of what your next plan of action was. You decided to travel to Dendar, and each of you had a different things that you wanted to achieve. I shouldn't take a step back there. The night before, Apollo decided to go buy ice without telling anyone why and dragged this block of ice back to the ship. The next morning, cast Simulacrum, and we had Apollo 2. Apollo 2? Was it Apollo 2 or Apollo 2?
Apollo 2.
Apollo 2?
Electric Apollo boom.
There's 13 Apollo missions from the United States to the moon. So we're going to have 13
I mean,
simulacrums
13, that's all said and done. Alright,
at
fair
some
enough.
point.
The Council of Apollos.
Oh god, it's a Council of Rex, but
It's
worse.
just a bunch of people being very passive aggressive at each other.
Nothing ever gets done. Snide comments.
Alright, what are we doing today? I feel like you should know that.
Like you haven't done anything recently, so why start down?
And how would you know that? Oh, I'm you.
Apollo 3
Well, fuck
sucks.
you. Well, fuck myself then.
Everybody gets upset when leaves.
I just
Yeah.
want to go home.
Whoa. I'll get up and go to the same spot.
They all get up, leave, meet back at the manor, and they're like,
Drinks? Leak?
"Leave."
Like, oh my god. Team of
The
five.
ultimate bronze team.
The real question is, are they moving through their fingers or no?
After arriving in
Not
Dendar,
silver.
Oh my god, that hurt my head.
let's wait for the confirmation. After arriving at Dendar, each member of the party had a different task they wished to achieve, and so did a four-way split. Apollo traveled with Apollo 2 and had a surprisingly deep conversation with the clone.
Hey, he's a person.
Yeah.
Simulacrums have feelings too.
Yeah, he does. And Apollo had a bit of a back and forth with this entity before asking it what it wanted, and decided it wanted to return home to its family while it still had the chance. And with permission, left. So whatever that might mean, we'll go back to. And Apollo then went and sold some stuff and bought some stuff and restocked on a lot of your guys' missing supplies. Meanwhile, Wade, you, and Vagus, so the other three boys, went up to the Keytop district, in which you and Vagus visited the shrine that you had erected in the Adventurers Guild. It means to rise. Look up a dictionary.
No, we know what it means.
You rose a shrine? A shrine?
Listen, there's lots of things rising.
Oh
I'm
no.
stroking my
Glad I
shrine.
was
got
not
lotion
there.
on my shrine. I'm shrining right now.
And you put a ball
My
on the
shrine
top of it.
creaming right now. My shrine stick.
Anyway, you expanded a little bit of his religion and some of the practices, and immediately
Way to
went.
erect.
Hate you.
I'll erect
Meanwhile-
a temple in your honor.
I'll erect you in your honor.
I'm erect.
Meanwhile, Wade.
You're 3.
I'm erect in your honor, Apollo.
Fine, you need.
Meanwhile, Wade traveled also to the Keytop district, trying to find a connection with the
A
Kukimare.
scroll.
And upon traveling to the edge of the Keytop, had a strange, not quite vision, not quite conversation, but something, a very different experience than anything that they've had before. In which they were, when asking if he could allow himself to be consumed in order to gain power to ascend, was countered with what would his ascension would look like, what kind of god he wanted to be, and what that meant to be a part of this canvas. And while this was occurring, Ava traveled down to the lower sections of the city and had a conversation with someone she had met before, a foreman who was working on restoring some part of the city. And after this conversation, decided to give a gift to the citizens of the lower sections of Dendar and created a skyscape of stars, exactly as she saw them when she first escaped from her cave. And in doing so, brought hope to a dying section of the city, and with her conviction, was able to ascend. And that is where we pick up. As Ava, you begin to make your way through the city. Where are you all going? You're all currently in different sections of the city.
We have telepathic bond up, I think.
We do.
I'm
Oh.
just. Oh, go ahead, Paulo.
I was just gonna say I'll message everybody after I'm done shopping and kind of get the.
Oh, and sorry, just one more thing I forgot to mention. The whole the island was covered in a bright light, and you all for a moment saw constellations.
Oh yeah, we all know as Ava
Yeah.
ascended.
Yeah.
Y'all
Well-
want to meet at Suki's?
To talk about what you
Think
just
I
did,
need a-
Ava.
I think I need a beer or something. Maybe a whiskey.
Maybe a cigarette. A post-ascension cigarette is in order.
Yeah. I'm trying to be better about communicating things.
No, well,
An ascension spirit. Like an American spirit.
I got it. It was okay.
Yeah.
I'm still stuck on erect.
Yeah. Me too.
Uh,
It's been more than 4 hours of work.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can go. Is everybody done with whatever they had to do?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm good in Dendar.
All right, we'll do.
I wanna hit
at
up-
Suki's.
Yeah. Well, we have time. I want to hit up a couple other places though, outside of Dendar.
Let's put on a ski mask.
God, he wants to go erect more things.
No.
Yes. I'll be wrecked all across Aldir.
Oh dear God. All right, so you guys are making your way to
You
Suki's.
know, I find it funny that Ava's the wayfarer, yet I'm the one that takes us everywhere.
Oh,
Listen, I still gotta transport via plants, bro.
and she's offered multiple
I
times.
just love to cause drama, Ava, that's all.
I'm worried if I open a door, suddenly a bunch of gods are gonna spill in and kill
Yeah, we
everyone.
don't want to do that.
Oh, what's the matter? I can't open doors without God?
Crazy.
Alright.
I'm going down. I'm gonna beat your ass.
I'm
Get
not
it out of my
coming
head
back. I'll
now.
send Apollo 2 in my stead.
Hey, no, I just told you to be free, but I need you back here.
Hey, buddy, listen, she wants to kick my ass. I need you to go take one for the team out there, buddy.
Alright, so you guys are going to Suki's and you're planning to travel after that?
Yep.
Alright. Ava, since you are making your way from the lower section of the city, can you please make a perception check?
Everyone's staring at you as you
Perception.
walk by.
Oh shit. Alright, I'm good at perceptions. Yeah, boy,
Is that a fucking
29.
galaxy walking by us?
Cerulean soul!
Alright, I'm gonna
Drag and drop a really soul in the game.
I'm gonna send you a whisper.
Oh no.
Whispers.
I don't do
Oh my
whispers
God.
very often.
I still think I've only used Arcane Recovery once.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Wait. When we discovered it actually wizards.
Is the plan to leave after we visit the Suki's? We just skedaddle?
I think so.
I would think so.
Yeah.
Or Skadoodle.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm down to Skadoodle, not Skedaddle.
Then Apollo will make a detour.
I'm the
I
down
would
to
like to-
Skittleroo.
We can make that happen. We can do that.
Really?
I can summon Mendax.
I thought about this.
It's a dragon on another dragon with a T-Rex on top, disguised as a dragon.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
This is why we can't have nice things. That's why his wings are broken.
So, Amanda, what happened is I Discord channel
Sad.
like our
Okay.
boy.
Okay.
I Discord channel Paul. I'm like, oh, where are you going with Minerva?
Where's what?
What?
She.
Where the fuck are you
Everyone
going
else-
with Minerva? I thought we're meeting at Suki's.
Oh my god, did my clone automatically cause trouble already?
Or
Oh
Ares.
shit, that's right. You have a clone. Oh shit.
I
on the
included
train.
Apollo 2 in our telepathic bond this morning.
Oh, you did?
we did.
I did.
Okay. Well, she messaged you directly.
I'll message Apollo 2. Hey, where are you at?
At the estate, where I said I was gonna go.
Now you have to deal with yourself.
It's not me! It's Ares!
Uh-huh.
Wait, he said he's at the estate. Ava, where did you say you saw them?
I hide.
Make a stealth check for me, please.
I guidance myself.
Oh my god. Okay, I message.
Ooh, okay, a D4.
Sorry,
Okay,
it's
a solid
I don't-
15.
Either the clone
Solve
lied
15.
to me,
Okay.
which could be the case. Oh no. I can't out-perception my own clone! I created quite literally a lying monster!
Ain't that suck? Okay.
I will message.
I'm gonna, I actually packed locate creature today.
Okay.
Could I locate creature? Oh no, but when I tried to scry on Ares, I couldn't.
I got some.
Apollo will let Ava know that I don't think that's neither Apollo nor the clone. Apollo 2.
But then,
It might be Ares.
Could be Ares.
And there were, well, no, because all the Minerva should have been shut down when we. I don't know. Alexel's fucking Alexel. There might still be more on the Minervas. But there shouldn't
Okay,
be
I'm just
because
gonna-
Minnie consumed them all.
Well, yeah,
I'm
no,
just gonna
there's no-
try it
yeah,
then.
there's
I'll
no
just
more
locate creature, and if it
numbers.
doesn't work, it doesn't work. I'll use a spell slot for it. It's just an action. And I'm gonna locate specifically that Ares that we saw, like,
Blinds.
at
camera.
Alexa's lab.
Okay.
Or not lab, sorry, in, oh dear.
Yeah, I'll say as you go to cast the spell, you feel it just fail in your hands.
Oh, okay.
That's what I thought.
I'll message
Then-
Joey.
That counts.
Okay.
I have one more asshole.
Could I turn into a spider and follow them?
Yeah, absolutely. So are you gonna try to keep pace with them? They are moving quite quickly. What's the
Spider.
moving speed of a spider?
Should I be a cat instead?
Be a camel spider.
Ew.
The whole street panics.
Is it? I guess the other question is, are they under the surface?
They are still currently on the part of the Undercity, but you can see that you are starting to lose sight of them as they round a corner. But they are moving. They're not running, but they are definitely moving quickly. And they're starting to make their way towards like the sides of this chamber. You get the impression trying to move towards an exit to get up to the upper levels.
I get some birds out. I guess.
Damn, what would be a good thing to turn into right now? A flying snake?
Flying snakes are good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everybody's
flying
gonna
snake.
notice a flying snake though.
I guess, are they common? Is that a common?
Not really, not here.
Never mind.
It's tiny.
It is tiny. It is small. And it is dark.
I could
The
be.
sky is
I could be
illuminated.
stealthy.
You could be a
You can?
bat.
They work and prosper.
I'm gonna be a flying snake for a fly speed of 60.
Okay, you go
And-
ahead and you turn into a flying
Oh,
snake
God.
and begin to catch up. Being in the air is definitely a lot faster, and it doesn't take you long to get up above as much as you can the buildings and keep sight of them. You see as the pair begin to make their way over towards one of the staircases leading up, and you see they disappear at least for a moment from your line of sight as they begin to ascend one of the tunnel-like stairwells. Do you follow them into the tunnel?
Fuck. I message mentally to Apollo and the crew minus Apollo 2, and I'm like, they are about to go into a tunnel. Do I follow them, you guys?
Wait,
Do I
who-
just wait for you?
I want to hear
Who
this.
are you following? What? What's happening?
Okay, there. I thought I saw Apollo, and I messaged Apollo. It turns out to not be Apollo, and then he messaged Apollo 2, and it turns out not to be Apollo 2. So who's left to be Apollo?
Aries.
Ares. And he's with Minerva.
We're 3 layers removed.
3 layers Minerva.
Inception.
Where are you?
She's
Down on the bottom, they're going into a tunnel.
We're headed up.
All right.
I'll message.
They're headed.
Well, I will telepathically bond to Apollo 2 again.
Wait, what? That takes like 10 minutes to do, or unless you're.
No, I'm just communicating with him via
Oh,
telepathy.
Your Discord chat.
Yeah, I'm just chatting with him. Lock the doors. Someone may be coming for you. Start a teleportation circle to freeway, and if needed, take the family there.
All right.
And then I will use sending on, because there's only one mini left. As far as
Yes.
what we know, all the other Minervas that were fractions have
Yeah.
returned to the one mini. That's our knowledge, right?
Yes.
Okay, I will message that mini.
Okay.
You wouldn't happen to be with someone who looks like me right now, would you?
Is that what you say?
Yeah.
You get a response rather quickly. I am with you right now. What do you mean? Fuck.
I'm full.
I will.
It's a skinwalker moment.
Can I send another message?
I'm following down the fucking tunnel.
Okay, Ava begin to follow. Sure, you can send it again.
I'm gonna cast Locate Object on. When they're wild shape, you still pick up items that they have, right?
I'll see, yes.
On the
It
Ava
morphs
staff.
into me.
Okay.
And then I'm just so we know where she's at.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna start leading the way for Vagus, Wade and I,
Yeah.
Okay.
and we're just gonna be booking it.
Yeah.
I will. I'll cast it again. That's not to me. I believe his name is Ares. Ava is behind you, following as a flying snake.
Okay.
The rest of the crew are coming.
Okay. She does not respond. And Ava, as all of you begin to converge, making your way, you are not exactly close.
I
to where-
will also turn into my pixie form to try and fly and get there faster.
Okay. So you'll get there slightly faster for everyone else. Ava, as you follow them into the tunnel, you don't see them as you start to go up the step. But once you emerge from the top of the stair, which opens up into the upper level of Dendar, at first you don't see them, but then you hear a sound, and as you turn and look, you see Minerva with a blade drawn, and has it pointed at this Apollo-looking individual, and you see he just has his hands up in a disarming motion. And you hear, "Who are you? Why do you look like? Why are you trying to say that you're Apollo?" Minerva, it's not what you think. I'm not here to hurt you. It's just
Shut up,
you are a liar, and you are lying to me. Who are you? Because I just calm down.
Good. Oh.
What do you wish to do? He's currently not taking aggressive action. He just has his hands up, but he's kind of backed up against the wall slightly.
Okay. I would, if you would allow me to take a turn, I don't know. What I want to do is I want to bonus action drop in front of Minerva, and as my feet touch the ground and my hand slams, I raise up a wall of stone and block him away from us and take Minerva and run.
Okay, just separate. Yeah, definitely. Put a wall between the two. As you begin to
Yes.
fly up, you just hear, "Minerva, just let me explain." And you just superhero land, and a wall shoots up between the two of you. Minerva was warned that you were nearby, but is still startled as she jumps back and looks to you in shock. What are you doing?
Let's go! I grab her hand, and with my knowledge of Dendar, I just get, like, far away. As I think I message the group and I just say, change of plans, or, like, what's the closest point we can meet at where
think we
we're
try and
at
find
in the
them.
city?
I think we go for him.
You're actually currently close to the dock, so you technically could go to Suki's, or there's a series of, I would say, shop names you want to just kind of make up a meeting point. You're up, as you came out of the lower parts of the city, you're up near where the dock is, near the outer ring. So there's various places that you can meet that are public.
Okay, guys, I got Minnie! Like, where do I take her?
You can take her back. Oh, no. I
Run
wouldn't
back
do
to
that.
the drink.
Just take her to
Should
the
we run
Adventurers
back
Guild.
we should go back to the estate and check on your family?
I have Apollo 2 there. He's ready
Okay.
to teleport them out if need be.
Maybe take Minnie there so that way she can also get out if need be.
We're booking it to you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm afraid though that, I mean, it doesn't really matter. He probably already knows where the estate is.
Mm-hmm.
You can just take
Yeah.
it to the estate, Ava.
I think we should try and find Ares.
I don't think we're gonna be able to.
Ava, can you leave something behind where you guys were at?
Sure, I
Something that I've
left a
seen.
bit of goblin jerky.
Yip it.
Gross.
Man, it gets better with
Like a
age.
carrot on the stick now.
I am well familiar with her goblin jerky.
Yeah, nah,
can
that's
I-
very
Held
nasty.
it for
Recast
3
locate
months
object on
now
that.
since we've known each other.
That jerky is
Oh my
disgusting.
God.
Here, cast locate object on the jerky.
The jerky is like mummified now.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
But-
You drop your spell.
Yeah, I just say, Minnie, are
goblin
you?
witch.
When we run, I'm gonna run to the estate then.
Okay.
And just, yeah.
I think we should. I'm gonna have if you're down to look for Ares or to go to the estate. I think we
Ares.
should look for Ares.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep leading everyone in that direction.
Okay, I'll say for the sake of, as Ava, as you're starting to run, Apollo, you guys are moving down. You end up in an almost Looney Tunes style, passing each other in an intersection, doing the double take, and all seeing each other as you all having to
We almost
converge.
missed them.
As you all converge on each other, and you have this opportunity. Do you guys want to go take Minerva back to the estate? Go together? What do you wish to do?
I want to move as fast as possible to get to Ares.
We need to. Minnie, what was he talking to you about? Can I have asked her that while we're running?
Yeah, she looks to you. I thought he was Apollo. He was. And nothing particular. He was asking how I was, and
There's your first clue. I would never ask how you are.
Unless you wanted something.
he wanted to check out the Undercity, and I had some tasks I was trying to do. I just wanted to follow and chat. That was it.
The understudy?
The
City.
Undercity, where we just were. But then we saw that explosion, and I knew I had to go back to Crawford. Back to Craw to report on what is happening.
Crawl.
The white light, like the big light with all the constellations?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, that's fine. That was me. Don't worry about it.
I thought she was stuck in some time loop of like
Yeah.
the explosion of the docks at the very first episode.
Oh
I'm like,
jeez, oh no.
I'm not sure if it makes it better that was you.
It does.
Okay, Minnie, that guy, he looks a lot like Apollo. It was Ares. He's one of Alexel's still.
One of the clones.
You're going towards the
There's
location. too.
another Apollo, but one of ours, in the estate.
I had to take the most confusing spell for my backstory.
What do you mean one of? Never mind. I can make my way back to the estate. Do you?
He's setting up a teleportation circle. Go with them if needed. That Apollo knows who you are, and I think he'll take care of you as if this one would. But won't ask you how you're doing. Remember that. We'll never ask you how you're doing.
Right.
Does
I-
not give a shit. Has
I
so much
appreciate
better
that you need
things
to
to
protect
do.
me. I am capable of protecting myself, but all things considered, I will go back to the estate.
Go back.
That is where I ran into him the first time. Let me go back and check on the family.
You ran into him at the estate?
Yes.
Hiya.
Yeah.
I'll go back and check on them. And she begins to rush ahead.
I'm running. We're flying.
Okay.
Okay, we gotta. That means Minnie's gone. I'm running now with the party.
Okay. I'm assuming that everyone, and I'll say for the sake of this, Vagus will go back to the estate with Minnie.
My family's
yeah, for
interacted
sure.
with 3 different Apollos,
Yeah.
and each time they just like, hey, Apollo! And Apollo's like, hey, family.
And the best part is, you have never told them about your suspicions of being a clone. So this is great.
They just think everyone's the real one.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Apollo, hey.
So, as you turn and start making your way back down to where you saw this initial confrontation, you, with the help of your locate object spell, you are able to easily find the nasty 3-month-old jerky
Yep.
that was
Tunnel
left abandoned in
smells.
the street.
Oh.
And then I'm going to where I'm assuming they've been told us about like the wall of stone and everything. So I'm going to where that is,
Okay.
and I'm gonna start looking for signs of that Apollo.
All right. I need either one person with advantage or 2 people to make a survival check, as you're looking for tracks in a city.
Who's the best at this?
I'd love to make survival check.
I'll give Ava advantage.
Okay.
Guidance.
Cool. All right. She's got a measly 10 plus 10, which is 20 plus 3, which is 23 total survival.
Woo!
Okay. It is difficult to track someone across stone. There's not traces that are left behind. However, as you look around,
Flint.
you start looking for not so much marks on the ground, but changes in the behavior of the people that are on the street around you.
Little droplets of pee.
And you can see that there's a group of people that are approaching down the street that are muttering to each other and glancing over their shoulders. It is the behavior of someone who saw something strange. And as you begin to kind of follow this, especially with you being up in the air, you spot the very, say, tip of the tail. You guys gonna make that for Rodin? As it disappears around a corner, as you just see this Apollo-looking figure disappear out.
About how far from me when I see the tail?
I would say about 100 feet as
Okay.
as he rounds the corner, and he is currently out on the docks, so out in the daylight.
Okay.
Do I see this?
I would say if you point it out to you,
Yep.
you guys can kind of see the direction. You see
Okay.
that you guys are.
Psychic glance. By just
Ooh.
whispering Aries' name.
Okay. Is there a save involved in that?
It's a wisdom saving throw. Or intelligence saving throw, sorry.
You've got this.
If it's like me, we might be okay.
22.
We're not okay. He succeeded.
Oh.
Nothing happened, so, no, he takes half damage.
All right. How much damage?
Goes out of ones. 19.
19 points of damage. Okay. You hear a connection being made. Is all it do is cause damage on a success?
Yep.
Okay.
It causes, on a success, it causes damage in the creature's incapacitated.
Okay. So as you round the corner, Mr. Flyer.
I would like to do two things if I could to get as close as possible.
Yes.
So one, I'm flying. I will bonus action Misty step forward at that direction as well to jump an additional distance.
Yep.
Do I have any sort of eyesight on him?
Okay. I would say as you do the Misty Step and you round that corner and you look, you can see Apollo, this pseudo Apollo now, clutching the side of his head, and there's a little bit of blood that is kind of coming up
Vortex
the nose. Okay. I'll say he's currently in a full sprint
Yep.
down the road. Okay.
And
That's-
it's a con save of 18.
Again, if it's like me, we should be okay.
of 18.
Yeah.
19. Fuck. 19. I'm rolling good. As he feels.
Did I run up and
Yeah. Go
Okay.
ahead. No, what do you do, Ava?
as I'm running and I see what you does, I go ahead and throw my hand out and also try Vortex Warp.
I will too also try and vortex work.
I will too, also vortex.
Spartacus!
But
All
I'll wait
right.
for
So
Ava's.
Ava's.
Actually, I'll counterspell Ava's and then I cast my. No, just joking.
That's a natural 20.
I have
Oh my
unsettling words. of
God.
fucking A.
Holy shit.
Okay, unsettling
How
words
far
for
is he?
ways. Okay.
Yes, minus D10.
Fuck, I have to do that third one.
Oh, that was a 5 on the
Okay,
D20.
thank God.
Okay.
As you all round the corner
No,
and
you-
just in a fucking lineup, you see as he is currently trying to run. You see as he's starting to turn, and it looks like he's about to throw a hand back to maybe do some kind of spell. But before he's able to do anything, Wade, you
Third level vortex work.
your vortex work make purchase. And where are you bringing him?
I set him right next to you.
To you?
Yep.
Okay. You're still flying, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh wait, does it have to be
He has to be on the ground. You cannot put him up in the air in a dangerous, like.
Just put him under.
But I'm like,
Yeah.
at this point, because I'm chasing, I wouldn't be like high up. I'd be like normal.
Sure.
like,
Okay. Now let's say that
Yeah.
case. Are you with the group or are you ahead of the group?
I would have been ahead, because I tried to get as close as possible.
Okay. So everyone else is further back down the dock, but you is kind of by there a little bit in their little pixie form.
I mean, I would cast vortex work then to get more range then.
Okay. So where do you want to? Well, because
Because then how
you
far
is
back from me would you be?
Use at least
he's
30
ahead of
feet
you.
ahead of you.
He's
Yeah.
ahead of you, not
So
behind
just
you.
bring him next to you.
Okay. Yeah. I'll put him right next to me then.
Okay. And as you cast this spell, you see there's this. Actually, describe what your vortex warp looks like. I don't know if you've used this one before. What is your flavor of the spell?
I've used it multiple times for like Vegas. And
Okay.
just, like,
What is your flavor of the spell?
It's fish juice. There's a splash of water and a smell to it. No, it's just like the.
I didn't realize
like
he
a-
actually fucking counterspelled me. God damn it.
No, I did not. I did not counterspell it.
Oh.
No.
He rolled a natural 20 against your vortex warp save.
He's like, he actually could. No.
It's petty bitch.
No. The light around one of I'm assuming Ares would begin to just warp in space, almost like water vapors that get in front of him. So you can see as like he demystifies, and you see that evaporation and then re-evaporate in the spot right next to me.
Okay. And he appears like on the imagine on the other side of the three of you that have just done this lineup.
Yeah.
And as he appears,
And I'll mentally communicate that too.
and he turns and sees all of you and just he just takes a step back and immediately drops into a defensive position.
Let's just talk. What are you doing here? I'm telling everybody to.
So who's currently in front of him? It's Wade, Apollo, and
I would now be behind him.
Ava, right? Okay, as he comes up. So it's just him versus the four of you.
Yeah.
You see, she just.
Yeah, what are you doing here? Pixie.
I didn't take you
Oh,
much.
yeah.
I didn't take you for being much the talking type. And he just takes like another half step back. He's like, it's not without a Cedric combat range per se, but definitely putting some distance between the two of you. At this point, you can see there's definitely a crowd that has like gathered the attention of this
Yeah.
it's all spell slinging competition
Well,
has
then-
happened in the middle of the docks.
Well, then I suggest you talk fast. Kind of have my hand ready
Yeah, you see he's.
to counterspell.
Are we in like an alley?
No, you guys are just in. You guys are in the open on a dock.
Oh, I thought we
Yeah.
were in
No,
okay.
you guys are actually near the place we all first met.
Got it.
Another ship explodes.
I
Yeah,
pull
go
out.
first.
I pull out our adventure pass and I say, "Business, move along, move the fuck along."
Yeah, and you,
fuck out of the ship.
No fucking mind!
yeah, and actually, and
Abducting him!
you see as you pull, as soon as you pull out the adventurer's license, you see people immediately just and they leave.
You don't want to fucking see what happens next. Get the fuck out.
I use that opportunity to kind of move to like close off another opening on the side of Ares, so he can't take a run to like the left. Like I don't know, he can't sprint to the right or something.
He's still
Like-
unsettling word.
Like you move to stand there, or you put up like another stone wall.
It depends. He technically
Oh, no.
succeeded it. So.
I move to, I kind of, instead of just being
It
in front
stays
of him, I
until-
move towards like the right side and shine the paths basically. And then once people leave, once the crowd kind of disperses, I just turn around and stare at him.
Okay. He sees you move. He doesn't make a motion as you go to like block off his escape, but he just.
Trying zone of truth.
I'm gonna have stickers on his shoulder too.
No, I can.
On Eris's shoulder?
Yep.
I would advise against that. He's not. He's definitely in a very defensive.
Okay, never mind. I'll have stickers nearby
position.
me though.
Yeah. If you,
Just flying about.
What are you doing, bro?
I am
Think we
just.
don't notice you snooping around in the family? Trying to get cozy next to Minerva?
Oh, miss, I didn't know that you always are in town. Just checking on an old friend. No need for this to get messy.
it doesn't have to. I'm sorry. It doesn't have to. Let's just have a nice, calm conversation. A nice, honest conversation. And I'll cast Zone of Truth.
Okay. I need everyone to make a save.
Oh, he's
I haven't rolled my Cosmic Omen. Do you mind if I roll it
Yes,
now?
absolutely.
On
Okay.
seven words.
You put this on.
For this one? Oh, he still technically has the unsettling words from before.
It disappears if he succeeds his throw.
You did it for
All right.
Wade's throw, right? Wade's.
Oh.
Which he failed that one. Just so he wouldn't
Okay.
have used it. Oh,
Got
that,
it odd, so minus d6, so I'm ready for
It's
Cosmic Omen.
18
But
charisma save.
18.
What's the casting die?
Send Cosmic Omen. Do you want to roll the or do you want to roll the thing, Apollo?
I'd send
Or
the
do you want me to
words.
roll it? D10.
I want to roll if he makes a save, if Ares makes a save, I want to make a Cosmic Omen
Roll your
minus
Cosmic.
6.
Roll your Cosmic Omen.
Damn. Damn.
Okay.
That's the big boys now.
A nice even 3.
Nice even 3.
Minus 3.
Okay. He fails. However, I also need all of you guys to make a save.
I rolled a 20 on my wisdom save.
Okay, so as you know who succeeds and fails,
Yep.
Ares fails,
Yep.
Ava succeeds. You also need to roll it. You.
Oh, me?
4.
4? Okay,
No, what 4? What's this for?
What was that?
Is it, no, something that said a
Is
door.
that Ethan Eckert?
For the Zone of Truth.
Oh,
You all, because in order for him to cast it on Ares, you guys are all going to get
yeah,
hit.
that's
19.
19. Alright, succeed on spell.
Actually, who cares?
15. I think that's a failure.
Yeah, it's fail.
Okay, so they both fail.
Yep.
Ares fails.
Yeah.
And you cast a spell. You see.
Now, what are you doing here?
Like I said, checking on an old friend.
Why?
Is it wrong to say that I care for her?
Yes.
I was her handler long before you came into the picture. We didn't run into each other at that tavern by accident. Well, actually, no, it was completely by accident.
Wait, what?
So,
I don't know. He's already confused himself.
so that's it? You just here to check up on her?
Why were you at the estate?
Checking on the family.
They're not your family.
What's the purpose of checking on them?
Making sure they're all right, settling in well. Must be a strange change of pace coming from Altor to Aldir.
You checking on them for
How
yourself?
often do you come to Dendar to check on things?
First time in town. It's lovely, I'll admit.
That's real? It's his first time in town?
Damn.
He failed the Zone of Truth. Supposedly, he has to be telling the truth. How did you... I'm just gonna undo it. How did you know where to find the estate?
Everyone knows who you are. And everyone's more than willing to give me information. Doesn't appear they know that you have a twin running around. Makes it a little easier. I'm not here to get up in your business. Or
That's
you
literally
are.
a lie. How are you lying? That's all our business.
I'm not here to stop at whatever plans you are doing. I'm just here to check on Minerva. The family was a nice bonus. They miss you, by the way. You should see them more often. Now, is this the part where
Are you still working with Alexel? Do you work for Alexel?
It's a partnership.
What do you actually want?
He looks to... He kind of looks at you.
Don't look at that body.
Come on.
I want what you have.
It's
An estate?
because I already have it.
Friends?
A family.
An estate? Oh.
A swinging hog? You
A
should have
soul?
that.
I don't have that. Don't worry.
So you should have. I didn't check again.
You were given the freedom to slip your noose and make a run for it. But thanks to your actions in Altor, made that thick necklace a little easier to slip off.
He said he's thick. I don't understand what you're saying.
Are you saying you loosened your ties with Alexel?
He hasn't had much of a foot to stand on ever since his lab burned to the ground.
So you're starting to do things more on your own outside of Alexel.
Trying. Can't keep
That
up
doesn't
this.
really answer. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Found myself able to slip away for a little bit. Gotta check on how things were going here.
Why don't you just not go back?
Not exactly in the cards for me at the moment.
But it is. You're here already. What's he gonna do? Come all the way here? We're here. We got other you with a vendetta. He's not
Yeah,
gonna
what's
come
the
here.
leash that he has on you? You said so yourself. He doesn't have much of a foot to stand on.
He still has control over him.
Yeah, but how?
He created him.
Created you too.
So?
He rebuilt me. He created him. There's a difference.
Did Alexa work with Lorelai? Yeah, right? Kind of.
They hated each other. Could I have insight checked when we were mentioning a bunch of stuff like family, friends, connection, and then I also said soul? Was there any of them that he particularly like twitched on?
Make an insight check.
Okay.
You still have
Natural
guidance.
20.
Oh, not that you
Natural
need it.
20.
Hell yes, you did. He's still in a very defensive situation, despite how he's trying to portray himself. But you did see some of the words that kind of stuck to him was friends and soul.
All right.
Did you purposely
Aries.
leave that feather back in Alexa's office so we find it?
I did. Thought you might be a little confused on how to get back home.
They hit that just fine.
It was very helpful of you. Thank you.
Well, you're right welcome.
It doesn't sound like you want to go back to Alexel. And honestly, we don't want you to go back to Alexel either.
I'd rather terminate my partnership with him.
How much of this conversation is going to get back to him and be used against you?
Probably all of it.
This conversation? Not much.
So can't you do a lot with that boon of yours?
With my what? Boom. That's what you call it? You do quite a bit. So I'm curious to see how this plays out. If you're gonna immediately attack me or not. You seem more of like the shoot first, talk later kind of people.
I don't really know where you got that idea from, considering we've met you like one time and we talked.
Actually, my counterpart over here doesn't really like me too much.
Correct. Did I attack you? No. Do I not like you? Yes.
How long before whatever leash pulls you back to Alexel?
I don't know, it's whenever he fancies. Difficult to say. But
And how
I
does
can't
he-
imagine it'd be that much longer.
And how does
You
he
just
pull
get the
this?
information of where he's at, we go kill him, and then you're free.
That's gonna be my second question.
It's a mutually beneficial arrangement.
Maybe.
And it's probably like being told what to do.
Well, it might be kind of hard. Like you said, he created him, right? So I mean, he's kind of like his dad. Whether
It's okay, we can find him a Dami mommy if he wants it.
It's the most twisted sense
I
of the
have
word,
just
sure.
the person in that mind.
I don't think that's very much familial love towards Alexel.
No, but there's always something with some sort of like creator thing, right?
Yeah. But shows interest in separating since it's a partnership.
I don't want to fight or anything. Like, Unless you give us a reason to, I don't think we really need to.
I'd rather not. You guys attacked me first.
We just tried to get you to stop running. There was no attack made. It was
Yeah.
I
movement
attacked
to
him.
base. Oh,
He attacked.
sorry.
It was mainly to get him to stop running, though.
Sure. We'll go with that.
Would you come with us for a bit?
What'd you ask?
No.
What'd you ask? If you'd come with us for a bit.
Forgive me, I'm not a little trusting of a secondary location.
No, not somewhere public. I want to sit and have a chat.
No one will take me to a secondary location.
Thank you for getting that reference.
Stranger day.
There's a bar right up the road. Let's go sit for a drink and just talk.
Make a persuasion check.
Can I bowlers get guidance myself?
Sure.
Hey.
Could I be helping him? 'Cause
Absolutely.
there's been. I think
Can I
Ava's
give you
not being
disadvantage?
horrible.
I mean, you can just say something and give them disadvantage, or convince Eris not to do this.
We'll go to this bar and I'll punch you in the dick.
With 33.
Whoa.
Wow.
He looks at you with confusion.
I'm under zone of truth.
Yeah. Looks at you. Why not? Prefer to keep things civilized.
Plus guidance.
What's you, Apollo? Things would remain civilized.
Nope. Which is why I'm
Not if
gonna
you
be
say civilized in that tone of voice.
civilized.
You're not gonna come?
Not gonna be. He's gonna go ahead and budge.
Wade? Ava, you coming at least?
Yeah.
Good
Hello?
luck, buddy.
You don't wanna?
Absolutely not.
But
Tell
what
me
if he
about
gives us like the perfect
Taco Days.
information on how to kill Alexa?
He won't.
I'll go to make sure he doesn't do anything stupid.
With who? Eris or Apollo?
I'm going with
With you? Okay. So you're looking at me, so I'm gonna go with you.
Yeah. Let's say if you want,
Also,
you can go with
you-
Apollo to watch. We'll keep in contact. I'll keep watch over him as well.
He just doesn't want to.
Okay. Let's make sure.
He just wants to leave.
Yeah, fair. Alright. We'll go. What is Suki's Tavern far from here?
No, actually not at all.
No.
Let's go there.
Okay.
Or we have to tell how they want before we go.
All right. Where is Apollo going?
We'll just go back to the estate.
Okay. As Apollo heads back to the estate.
There's gonna be two of you there. Gonna have a lot to explain.
I'll turn into wait before I get back to the estate.
Hey, honey.
Oh my god.
So,
You better hide.
Mr. See you, girl.
Now,
Have wait visitor.
does it still go to
No.
shit if he's technically fucking himself? If he's transformed as you,
And then
and it's Apollo 2, is it still for the ship, or is it just masturbation?
it is just masturbation.
I guess it depends if he knows what your dick looks like.
That's also true. And
Does he?
and that's
So the truth.
I don't have
all
to
right.
answer.
As you make your way over to Suki's bar. Hi Hazel.
Oh, hi, Hazel.
Hi Hazel.
She wants more pets.
Hey.
There's definitely quite a bit of confused
Hey, Hazel.
looks, but after Ava's quick assertion over the situation, no one makes any motion to stop you. And you quickly arrive at Suki's bar, or that is not the correct name. Yeah, Suki's bar. It is busy. You can see there's a lot of like the afternoon shift that's currently coming in for their early lunches and afternoon beers. And you can see Suki behind the bar. She does not appear to notice you yet. But there is quite a bit of chatter and clamor going on about the strange light show that everyone claims to have seen, but no one appears to have their story straight on what exactly they saw. But Suki does not appear to notice you at the moment. If you just, but there is an available table for you if you wish.
Try and get something a little bit more like sequestered onto the side.
Yeah, there's a corner table.
Yep.
I think Ava's about to yell at her usual greeting at Suki, and then just in a moment of growth, holds her tongue and goes to the quiet table to talk to Aries.
In a moment of growth, nice.
Ava, if you want, you can go say hi and then just come back.
It's okay. I'll say hi after this. I think it's important. We
Okay.
talked to the other red guy.
Are
here.
there like waitresses and waiters walking by?
Yeah, I'll say easy enough for you to order.
Not me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I ask one of them just to bring us over a few drinks? Like one
Yeah.
for each.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say after a few minutes, the waitress returns with just a pitcher of beer and a few glasses for the
Yeah.
table.
Pass it all around.
Is it just me, you, and Aries?
And Wade.
And Wade.
Oh, and Wade. Okay. Sorry,
Yeah.
the whole Wade talk confused me.
It sees Aris sits back and he leans the chair back onto the back two legs. Just fills up the pitcher of beer, and he fills up all the cups.
Thank you.
Could ask their name. Ask the little
Detect
waiter's name.
poison!
Where's Ava?
Detect poison!
Do you guys detect poison?
Yes.
What's the waiter's name?
Good call. Huh?
What's the waiter's name?
Sid. Why?
Okay, just check.
You cast detect poison. You do not detect
Like
any
NPC,
poison
it's
in
just-
the beer.
So,
He leans back and. But you do see as he
Okay.
takes the beer, but he has not drank from it yet. But is apparently waiting for someone else to choose first.
I immediately just take a drink
I'll take a sip.
as soon as it's poured.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, he's another though. He'll kind of give us a smile and he'll drink.
Yeah. Well, I guess thank you for coming. I kind of thank you for joining me at this meeting.
Yeah.
No, I just want to talk. I feel like there's more to you than we know, and I want to figure that out.
This is the strangest first date I think I've been on. Flattered though.
Well, I mean, if you invite me to some more drinks, I'll put out everything's a whole. And
You're a little young for my taste, boy, but
And you're a little
Excuse
late for
him.
mine.
You've not been on this plane of existence for long enough to know what it means to put out.
I learned a lot from Vegas.
Oh my god.
You're a child.
So,
He walked into a
I
bar.
mean, I guess first thing, it doesn't seem like you necessarily want to be working with Alexel, but there's something holding you there. Are you willing to share what that situation is?
willing, yes, but it's more of a capability issue.
He has something keeping you from talking about it.
Fair assumption.
Mentally, magically binding.
Yes.
Could I detect any of that similar magics to what Lorelei was putting into people's heads?
No.
Okay.
You do not sense anything similar in that regard. He doesn't appear to be augmented in that way.
Yeah.
But I
What?
When
think
were you
Can I?
born into this world?
I'm
I am
prepared. Damn it.
I'm assuming. You see, like he tries to speak, like the words seem to like kind of catch, and I'm a little older than your Apollo.
Sorry, can you just say it one more time for me?
I am a little older than your Apollo.
Older.
Probably tried to make. So Alexel probably tried to make you before he could fully put back together.
So
Sorry, that's probably not the best subject.
No, it's not that. I would love to discuss. And I'm frankly surprised that your Apollo hasn't told you.
Told us.
Their Apollo probably doesn't know.
Told us what?
I was under the impression the libraries were raided.
Ah, the book I still haven't read. I'll read the book now.
Oh, our Apollo can't read.
Fuck.
Good cover. Good cover.
Yes, you can.
No. I think when he got put back together, he put some of the stuffing in the wrong places, and he got a little messed up.
He can lie really good, but he can't read.
Yeah.
You are obviously not the liar of the group.
I have
No, I'm
tears.
not lying. I genuinely think Apollo can't read. I've never seen him read.
There are
He looked at
parts.
shapes on a piece of paper.
He can read
I
he
can't
can read
read
like
either.
shapes.
Cipher ciphers.
He can read
Confirm a
ciphers, but he
message,
can't
he's
read
like,
books.
Just a bunch of squiggles.
Oh.
So you're in some way kind of bound to keep working with Alexa, from what I'm getting.
That's a good way to put it.
Can I try and identify what magics is keeping you?
Yes, make an Arcana check.
I also have identify, if that helps. Because I can touch an object or creature to get like the schools of magic, and it tells them like what spells.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Give me an Arcana check still, but this
Yeah.
would be like the identify. We're gonna
Guidance.
amp it up with an Arcana check.
Thank
What's the
you.
guidance?
Can I double up guidance?
No.
Can
I'll
I
go back to you.
stack guidance?
You exited yourself from this narrative.
She didn't say no. 23.
Listen, I was just hungry.
Bullshit. 23. As you cast Identify and try to examine, there was
Ritual cast, so it's over the 10 minutes, so I was like a conversation.
yeah, it's fine.
No, not for his ass.
As you cast Identify, it is almost like a flashbang. There is a lot of magical energy that is currently a part of him.
Okay.
And part of you recognizing this is also the boon that he holds.
Ooh, it is a touch spell too.
You gonna try it?
No, I'm not gonna rip the boom.
As you cast this,
Maybe for the memes. No.
there is a very powerful abjuration, not spell, but field around him.
My specialty.
Exactly. Quiet. But the one thing that you notice, there's not like a continuous spell that's happening with him that is really related to your question. But his energy is very similar to Minerva's.
Okay.
And you rolled very high. With that roll, you determine that what he's probably referring to is a similar situation to the Minerva project.
So there's some kind of like link.
Some sort of tether or central location.
Okay. So probably dispelling is not the best idea
Probably not.
then. I telepathically
When
communicate
you-
that.
Oh.
What were you saying? Em?
I mentally want to check in. Do you want to ask him, like, when did he get the boon? Or, like, what does
Oh,
he
yeah.
actually want if he's free? Because it's like,
That's what I was
I
asking.
do
next.
want to free this guy, but, like, not if he wants to, like, become powerful and, like, the Emperor of Altor or something
Yeah.
like that, you know?
Yeah. So, how did you come across what we call boon that you have?
It was an experiment of Alexel's.
So he came across and forced it on you all?
He made it.
He made it.
He made the boon?
So he said.
He didn't make it. That bitch is lying.
He probably did make the
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll read the book though, and I'll let you know.
I am mentally updating Apollo on this conversation.
Apollo's off the Discord channel.
I'm sending him just private messages.
Yeah.
I'll be totally transparent. You kind of, I don't know if this is some weird connection because, you know, you remind me of, like, you look like my group member. I want to help you.
Kind, given, charitable sort.
Not like, what do you want with necessarily? You said you want what Apollo has. Do you just want to be free? Like, what would you do with that freedom?
My life.
Live your life?
Is that really that hard to think about?
No, I don't think so.
No, it's pretty easy actually.
Who's like
I'm
this
down
one?
for that.
You're
But
Apollo.
have I sensed him lying at all during this? Like, is there something deeper he's trying to get our
There-
attention away from?
There is definitely something that he is not saying. You're unsure though if it is because he is purposely withholding it or he just can't say it.
Is this all part of a trap to get closer to us and then kill us?
If it is, it's not mine.
Fair. How would you feel if we did go back and kill Alexel? Or find some other way to sever your tether with him?
Well, you'd have my gratitude for that. But I do not know if it is as easy as your first conquest.
No, I don't think so either, but... So that's something that you would want.
He doesn't respond. And you see the jaw like kind of tenses a little bit.
Do I get the sense that he's holding back, like, that tenseness? Does that look the same as when he couldn't speak because of the
Yes.
tether? Okay, got it.
He's not allowed to say he actually wants Alexa dead.
Yeah. Now, if I was to say, hand you something, and you were to just leave it at your desk or wherever around Alexel, to be found later on,
You got another one of them pretty feathers.
I always keep a stock.
That's so weird.
You know, I've always found avian feathers to be beautiful. Something about lizard folk, though. Different, but beautiful all the same. You see, he tucks it into his lapel.
Good. No, I don't think. Obviously, Apollo doesn't like you, and I can kind of I understand why. I think.
We tend to hate ourselves.
Yeah. I've gathered that. You don't even know about Apollo 2 yet, I don't think. There's a whole thing.
What?
Yeah. It's very Freudian. It's very
It's very complicated, but I think he's just sorting himself out, and we need to
Literally.
give him time and space to do this.
I think he's quite literally compartmentalizing himself into different versions of himself.
And maybe it's not the healthiest, and maybe he needs more friends that understand what he's going through.
But I see a little bit of
Well, I don't want any friends.
himself
I have
and
myself.
honestly kind of what all of us in you and
Well, that is Alexel's grand experiment with him, isn't it?
yeah. That's
Pure
What makes Apollo
choice.
so special? Like, or like, what do you think it is?
Remember that hog you brought up earlier?
Damn, the fucking
What makes him special?
They call him Experiment 13 for a reason.
13 inches long. God, great old lad.
He was Apollo, or he was Azrix's. Nope, Alex.
Azure.
No, he was.
Hold on a minute, you got this.
Thank you. He was Alexel's greatest creation. A sentient being with complete individual thought. Able to make actual choices and, for by all means, live a life they chose. The ultimate playing God, creating life from nothing. Well, almost nothing. Apollo is the consequence of his own choices.
I don't
This next
get it,
question,
though,
I don't think you'll
because,
be.
like,
Go on.
But Eva?
sorry, I think me and you are saying the same thing. I don't really get it because what it looks to me right now is you're making a choice to be here against Alexel's wishes, unless it's all part of Alexel's grand plan and you were sent here, which it doesn't seem like it was.
Well, he said he was able to kind of loosen his tether a little. So maybe he's like
And
I
he
think
could
he's
make a choice.
well. That tether's still there though. It's going to pull him back because he's still under control.
I am capable of making my own choices, but the way myself versus your Apollo does it is a little different. You'll have to ask him about that.
Don't worry, I'm reading the book.
Good. So if you can't answer this, I want you to lie to me. And if we kill Alexel, will that kill you too? With this tether?
I don't know.
That's opportunity.
Okay. Because I would know if he lied to me, then it means it would.
You could have killed 2 birds with one stone.
Because I don't want to do that and then subsequently also kill you.
Appreciate the sentiment. I would much like for that not to happen.
I think that's a fine thing.
Is again, lie to me. Is your tether to Alexel himself, or something that Alexel has created that he's holding on to, or something in his lab?
It's definitely
I think I would need to order. He looks at his mug. You know, I think I'm still thirsty. Need to order 2 more.
He's gonna drink from the cups for a yes or no. One cup's gonna be yes,
Yep.
the other one's gonna be no.
I think we can do that. No.
Wait, what? What?
He said, he looks at his cup, which is about halfway full. He goes, you know, I think I'm still thirsty. I think I need to order 2 more.
Either that or there's 2 more Aries clothes.
I think so.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I thought he was gonna do the yes or no.
I am gonna.
I was to do the yes or no thing, though. You see, he picks up the mug.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. So I am gonna get 2 more mugs down.
So there's 2 more Ares clones?
I definitely don't think it's that blue rod that Alexel always carries with him.
Wait, do you ask that, Ava?
Say that again.
Do you actually ask that question? Is there 2 more? Is there 2 more clones? Do you drink to good things or bad things?
I think we drink to good things.
He sets the cup on the table.
Okay.
Ava, do you actually ask that question?
Yeah.
What was the question?
Are there 2 more
What, 2 clones?
Alexa clones?
He leaves the cup
Air.
on the table.
So yes. It's a good thing it's on the table.
Is a good thing yes or a bad thing no?
No,
If
The
you
good
drink-
thing is yes.
Yes.
A bad thing
Thing
is
is
no.
no.
That's what I think. Yeah. Okay.
So he leaves
So that was a no. 'Cause he left it on the
Is
table.
your tether to Alexel himself or some
To himself.
To himself.
Are you, so is he telling you
He's
to
not
drink
tethered
some?
to Alexis.
So your tether is to something that he has or controls. Well, hey, we'll drink to that. Good thing we all drink.
Yeah.
Fellowship.
God.
Why did you give him his power?
Because I hate myself. All right, I will not tell you the HP.
This was the longest trial to try and get this fucking
God,
fellowship.
fuck you, Colby. Okay, what is it that you'd like to find out?
You're lucky I chose to walk away. I could have ruined this for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I know. Okay.
Extension through me.
So what do you want to know?
I can,
Oh.
as you said, I can't get the hit points, even though it says I can know.
I'll give you a rough hit points.
Okay.
He has roughly at this time
Yep.
200 hit points
Okay.
He's got more than me, that fuck. He's
Um.
got. What?
because NPC bosses have more hit points. Because fuck you.
Yeah. He's also older.
That's the only way they can survive more than one round.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's evolved to CR rating, not levels.
I mean, he's not a clone of you. He came first.
I'll fucking
He
kill
has, he has HP based on a CR rating,
Alright,
not as
okay.
a player icon.
Apollo's going on to his evil campaign now.
Emotional state, and I'm gonna keep in tune with that to kind of also pick up on the yes or nos and things that have more to them, so I can pick up on where to like continue questions.
Yes. Okay, so as of. Hold on. Sorry.
That's okay, though.
He said there's. He said no, there is not more. Did you say, sorry, did you say Alexa clones or Azurix?
Azurix.
I initially said, Azurix clones.
Yes, okay, that's what I heard too.
Yeah.
2 more Azurix clones. He says no, he leaves the cup on the table.
So
His current, as you were saying this, you're currently, as you feel this, fellowship build between everyone at this table, you feel desperation. Looking at him, you don't see any of that. He looks cocky and confident as basically his emotional status has not really changed a whole lot in the few encounters you've had with him. But right now, you can feel desperation.
There are no more Azurix clones other than you and Apollo. How?
Woo, we're almost done.
Is Alexil still in
Altor. Is he in the same lab that we found him in still? Or is he in his lab in the castle? He has
Sorry,
another
yes, no
lab.
question.
Oh, yes, an orb question.
I'm kind of like going based on
Okay.
his responses. And
Okay,
kind of going down
at the
line.
second part, he takes a drink.
Lab at the castle, or yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So not the one you found him originally.
Yep.
If we start fighting Alexil, is he gonna call upon you to fight us for him?
Yes. And there's no way you can stop that or fight against that.
Do you have a soul that I can resurrect or revivify?
we can
or
reincarnate you.
I can reincarnate. If I make you a promise right here, right now, whatever happens, I will bring you back free.
That is an interesting question.
I don't have one of those.
Can I?
As you
Yeah, I wish Magus was here to judge
You're-
his soul. God
you're-
damn it!
you're tapped into his emotional state, you feel a sudden flood of emotion. Anger, frustration, desperation, helplessness.
I want to have Buddy, yours.
Okay.
He's not going to apparate or anything. He's just going to kind of be there. And he's just going to kind of place a hand on his shoulder.
Okay.
And just kind of add to the fellowship and try and kind of get a read on him and trying to feel around for because he also has helped Wade with like the boon stuff. He's kind of used to one
Yeah.
feeling inside of things and like specifically for boons and that kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, look in there, buddy.
Kind of see if he can get anything else about his tether.
Okay. I'll say that I think that's easy enough for yours to deduce. You get the sense that it is similar to what was going on with Minerva. That this is almost like an extension, but it's different. All the different Minerva units you fought were either soulless or clones or just extensions. This is something a little bit different, similar, but at the same time very different. I'm going to give you 2 more questions,
Okay.
and then I'm going to do a little bit of a cut over, and we'll come back.
Okay. What do we want to ask right now? Yes or no? The mentally.
Yes.
Ava?
Okay, just because so I understand everything that's going on, and it sounds like he's willing to drop off a feather at Alexel's where Alexel is. We could find Alexel
Yep.
and kill him. But it sounds like we need to destroy whatever the tether is that's holding.
Because it's not a tether to Alexel, it's to something that Alexel has. Like there's some sort of
For sure.
object, or if there's like another. Remember how Minerva was in like the vat, like the giant tube? There might be another tube of like some Azurix stuff that he might be tethered to.
Couple things. Are we able to ask him what exactly that is? Like, are we searching for an amulet? Are we searching for
We have a yes or no, so we
room?
need to get one ask.
And then I guess the other thing is like, how is a boon inside of a being without a soul?
We don't know if he has a soul or not. He probably doesn't know either. That was actually that was going to be my next question for yours. Can yours tell if he has a soul?
I would say yours cannot. And you see
Okay.
they kind of look at you in this kind of thrilled dimension. I can't see that. Normally I can get a sense, but this boon they have is
Got it, the
blocking
boon's
it.
blocked. Yeah, so there's no way we'll know.
Can I see it?
No,
'Cause I
which
can
is
see
strange. You can see the boon. Certainly, you can feel the energy of the boon.
Because with the boon of Lux, you can see life, right? So in theory, the soul.
That's a fair point. Make a religion check.
I'm a wizard.
And
I still have-
legend wizard.
I'm a religion
You're a
wizard.
wizard.
One episode for Bacchus not to be here.
I know
Hey.
the one time where it'd be so helpful.
Hey, I'll tell you now, this was actually what I was going to end the last session on, then Ava did that fucking magical moment,
Yeah.
so...
This magic moment.
19.
19. You do have the boon of Lux. As you look, I will say he does not have the same feel as Minerva that was soulless. You get the sense there's something there. What that might mean, you're not sure.
So there's at least something. I think something we should ask is yes or no to this. Is some way of figuring out, because remember how there were multiple Alexels, like different Alexel clones? Like, how can we yes or no question finding the true Alexel? Or do we just have to take out all of the clones?
Oh yeah.
How can we ask that in a yes or no way?
If there's more than one clone or more clones,
Is
right?
there?
Is that what you're trying to find out? Like how many more?
How can we, well, like, for killing Alexel, because there were clones,
Yeah.
do we have to just take out all of them, or is there like one specific one that we can find, and how can
Is
we
there a
find that?
way to stop Alexel from regenerating clones over and over? Other than simply killing each one we come across.
I mean, we could do like a numbered question. We could do: are there less than 3 Alexel clones still?
Well, then he would still say yes or no.
That doesn't
'cause
answer
that-
if he's going to keep regenerating over and over.
Okay.
Because he would say yes, and that would
Yeah.
just be just him too.
So we want to ask
You
him.
guys would know. The clones, it's not like you can just create
No, they-
instantaneous clones.
That's also
Yeah.
true. It's still
It takes a long time for him to grow those clones.
Yeah.
Based off what you found in the laboratory.
Yeah. So I don't think like it's just gonna pop up. Like once
It
there's
won't just instantly
yeah,
create something.
there is like a true Alexel that once we kill it ends. So I'm trying to figure out how to get to that point.
I like turtles.
What?
I like turtles.
I like turtles.
So what should we ask you? Like?
Does he even ever meet the real Alexel, or does he just meet clone Alexels and real
it's-
Alexels even deeper somewhere?
Yeah, I was gonna say is because maybe Alexa's done it to
Apollo's
himself.
true Alexel.
Oh yeah. So we can ask: is the real Alexel? Does the real Alexel tend to be at his lab, or is it just the clones?
So, like, are we asking, like, is he the real Alexel in one of those tubes?
In one of the labs.
In one of the
yeah,
labs.
because if we know the real Alexel's at a lab, then we could just take care of every Alexel there, and we'll be good. We'll know the real one will be there.
Yeah.
But if he says no to that, then the real Alexel's going to be somewhere else.
It's true.
How we think about that, Ava?
Yeah, just ask.
Okay. So when we ran to Alexa last time, there were a lot of different like clones of him. Is the real Alexel in his lab that's in the castle? Okay,
Oh, fuck,
Okay.
he's in the castle,
so that's good.
in the lab, in the castle.
Yep. So that's okay. So now we know that for sure.
He drank from the cup.
Okay. One more question. One more.
Do you like hot dogs?
Ava, do you have anything?
Am I cute?
No, all I'm thinking is like asking how many clones are there, or like does he have
Oh, that's
I
not the
don't
hand myself with
know.
bandages.
Because the only way we can ask how many clones there are is if we saved like more than this number or less than this number. We can get a rough
yeah,
estimate.
yeah. Like, are there more than 3 clones? Are there-
Do you have anything else?
I think kind of pinpointing
Is-
the amount of
Explain
Alexels.
I will-
that you're going to order X number of beers for however many clones Alexel has.
I will
We could
say
only do yes
before
or
we
no's.
continue,
Yeah.
as you guys gather your thoughts, he's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
But we're gonna cut back over to Apollo
Okay.
as you are currently making your way back to the estate. I'll say at this point they are deep into the questioning of of Eris as you arrive.
Wait,
Okay, you turn to Wade.
I'll just walk in.
Okay, you walk in. You can see that your family is currently gathered in the like the dining area. They look like they're chattering or they're talking with a little bit of that nervous excitement. And you can see yourself. Just, no, don't worry. Everything's fine. It's just a precaution. Is everyone ready? There's something might happen. It might not happen. We're just on standby. It's fine.
I love myself.
And he turns and he goes, "What are you doing here?"
The others had business to attend to, and I've been feeling a little under the weather, so I decided I'd come down.
You need to take the actor treatment.
I'm gonna go lay down now.
But you're gonna go lay down.
Yeah, in the room back there. Wait, I will just walk to the back room back there. Everything's fine, by the way. There's no need. We're not teleporting anywhere. We're not going anywhere. Everything's fine. It was just a precaution, like Paula was saying, or Azrax. I don't know. That guy was saying.
I don't know why he's calling me Azrax. Hold on. He must have hit his head again. He'll follow you into the back room.
I pull out the book once I get back there, and I'm like, okay,
And
I
you-
was supposed to read this a long time ago, and I didn't read it. Now I have to read it.
You're not Wade. Okay.
Oh. You actually thought I was Wade?
Uh,
I did a good job.
Or you're just not that very
no,
perceptive.
'cause if you're Wade,
You just see his face shrink.
no, if you were Wade, you would have been more insistent holding the door or something.
That's
Damn.
fucked up. Damn. I'm not even there. I just.
Good job.
Fuck! Just hit it in the
I might
mind.
need to bounce some ideas off of you. Us, me, myself.
He's your chat GBT.
And I'll pull out the
Pulls
book.
up a chair, sits next to you.
I'll pull up the book and read it.
Okay, make an intelligence check for me, please.
Oh my god. Can me help me?
Can he persuade his intelligence to be higher?
Yeah, I give you advantage because you
Wade's
have another.
intelligence?
You have another spy that's just as trained as you are currently looking this over.
What am I rolling? Investigation?
Ooh,
Yes.
wouldn't that be cool? For your ascension, whatever you transform into, you get those stats, like the base stats of. That'd be cool.
Advantage. Just say roll twice, 27.
27. That's very good. What you have collected from the library of Alexel is a series of
It's a big ass book.
journals and papers. It's not one document or one thing,
Made
but
by
a collection
Klondike.
of things.
Fucking out here doing lat spreads. Just
Yeah.
trying to read this book.
The first thing that you open
It's the Forbidden Ninja Scroll.
is a almost like the that Leonardo da Vinci sketch. I
the,
forgot what it's called,
human
the-
anatomy.
Yeah, the one of the man that's like
Necronomicon?
yeah. No,
No, is that what it's
no,
called?
no, it's not. That's something else. It's I think it's like the perfect man or something like that. It's that the diagram of the human body. Except this one is female, and you recognize this as a sketch of Minerva.
Titties.
I mean, technically yes. And you see there is a series of notes, ideas, and you get the sense as you read through this, his idea of expanding a consciousness utilizing natural matter, binding pieces of an essence to each one to basically create a hive mind. As you flip to
You should have just got the beekeeping.
and there, many of the notes kind of follow this premise. There's nothing really new here that you haven't already learned about Minerva. The next thing you find is also like it's out of order. It's another journal that is actually not a journal, but a series of papers that almost look like a copy or a transcript. And the handwriting looks to be a little different, but it has been tucked into one of these books. You see, it looks to be a journal entry, but there's no date on it. And said, the trio of traitors broke into my lab the other night, an attempt to steal my discovery. One escaped, but we were able to apprehend the other two. I believe they will make very positive test subjects for my next set of projects. There's a couple entries later. I believe that one of them might be a willing host for my discovery. Shall continue with experimentation. Next set of entries. The Minerva initiative is going well. However, the more pieces that we attempt to pull off, the less of the less of the souls he needs to maintain, the further we expand him out. To become copies of copies. Fantastic foot soldiers, but poor spies or anything of use to me. Nothing that will advance our age of discovery. You see on the next section. I've had an idea for this Minerva project. Rather than copies, trying to harvest the essence of who Minerva once was and put it into one unit. This will take several attempts. In the next section, you see another similar diagram, but this one is of you. I will switch subjects to the Azarix. The smaller pieces created more variables to control. So instead, we shall split this into 5. For my first, I wish to push. No, sorry. I have one that I will keep as my control. The second
Yes.
will have true autonomy. A true, perfect life. I shall monitor his movements, have him raised as a citizen of Altor, and see what choices he makes. My greatest creation. And then with the last entries, you see, the Minerva initiative is going well. My latest subject, who has been dubbed Minnie, seems to maintain some of the memories of the original Minerva. I shall expand these findings into my control subject for Azarix. And the next line, or the next passage. I am deeming the Azarix project a success. My control subject has maintained all memories of his past life and is under my perfect control. It will be interesting to see the progress that is made between my control and my test.
I'm the clone.
So he's Azarix. He has all the memories.
He has all the memories.
So he is what our Mini is now.
Goodbye, guys. That will be assimilated.
I mean,
Well, no,
You'll still
'cause
be
you're,
one.
you're separate. You're your own thing now.
Yeah. Do you
Goodbye,
share
guys.
any of
That
this with
will be
us?
assimilated.
Oh, that's great. It's fucking nuts.
Oh!
Man, we're gonna reunite the throuple.
The OG throuple can become a thing again.
So that's why he cares about Minnie so much.
Mm-hmm. That makes some. God, I wish I knew this.
I know, I wish I knew this too.
I don't like him.
It's okay to not like him.
I'll share the
If we help-
information as I find it.
Yay!
So as you're having this conversation, then what do you tell the group?
Basically, as Apollo's discovering all this stuff, he's just like verbatimly like regurgitating it into. Oh, so he's a Xerix. I'm. Oh.
I think that's good because I mean
You're
you're your own
Apollo.
thing.
I'm Apollo, not a Xerix.
You're
That
your
means-
own.
He's part of the OG throuple.
yep.
He just got kicked out.
Maybe we can form
I
a
mean, he's-
quadruple.
Oh.
You want to?
I don't know. I don't like opportunities being taken away from me, though.
So instead of an Eiffel Tower, it's like an Eiffel Pyramid. 3.
What? Just the base is
Yeah,
a little
instead of
longer.
the tripod, it's the pyramid.
Jesus.
Instead of 2, it's 3 posts.
Instead of the Eiffel Tower, it's the Eiffel Pentagon.
Actually, wouldn't it still be the Eiffel Tower? It's just the base of the tower now, not the.
Yeah.
It's the full 3D model, the stone flat object.
Oh. Well, I don't know how to feel about all this.
There we go.
Apollo leaves the Discord.
Apollo, we'll come talk to you after this. We're here for you.
So do we get this information while we're talking?
I would say at the time. Well, is there anything we should also do? Anything else we wish to do during this time?
Apollo just closes the book. Hands it to Apollo 2. Do what you will with this. And he'll leave.
Is this better or worse?
I don't know.
Was it better when you were just a clone? Or is it worse that At least this, you're technically not. You look like him, but you're not.
I don't know. The ignorance of not knowing is beneficial, but I guess at some point you have to figure everything out. It's just, I went this whole time thinking I was the original, and he was the clone, and it's actually vice versa.
My whole "I hate him" rhetoric is breaking down,
Oh, I still hate him.
but I'm running out of reasons.
Yeah.
But I mean, at least Alexo said you're successful.
Well, speaking as a actual clone, could be worse.
Ariel's breakdown in front of an extra. Someone that literally can't be healed.
Apollo
Can't
created his
recover
own
spells.
downfall.
Barely. You can never get stronger. You can.
Never.
I will re-assimilate him once I get to level whatever, and I'll recast him, and then he'll have 9th level spells.
It'll be a different one.
Nope. Says you.
You will die.
Nope. Says you.
So whatever
I'm
makes you
the
feel better.
caster of the spell.
So funny.
Apollo 29! Apollo
Oh my
72!
god.
Apollo definitely the same 1-3.
You're like those people that clone their pets.
Little save files
God.
that I've just like overwritten. Fuck, wait, which one was a good save? On my Baldur's Gate quick saves.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's a vibe. So, you pass off this information to the rest of the party?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you beaten honor mode yet?
No.
Oh.
So, as you are trying to figure out what questions to ask, you can see he currently has both hands around the mug. You receive this information.
Okay. So funny timing.
And we still have one more question.
While we were talking, we just got some
I
messages.
elbow you. Listen, we don't know how much is gonna go back to Alexel.
Yeah.
I just want to tell Ares that I can raise him no matter what.
Are we not
Not
going to
lose
talk
hope.
about? Are we not going to talk about the information we just got?
I'm going to talk about the fact that I don't have a soul.
No, you do. You have 1/5 of a soul.
So that's what Ares has too.
Ares has 1/5 of a soul. That
Oh
soul
no,
got
Ares
split
has
into-
the other 4/5.
No, he said he's gonna split him into 5 pieces. Like that means that there was.
But we know that there was only 2 Azrixes left.
I'm the most recent one.
So there's 1/5 in Apollo, and then the rest probably got put into Ares. Hence the Minerva situation, having all the memories.
It's difficult to see what the spoon he has on.
Hence why I said I will be assimilated.
No, because you're separate.
Right, but if he wants the final last piece of his soul, I will have to return.
Which I don't think that's what he wants. He just wants freedom.
Yeah, he doesn't want.
It's been split. It's been done. You've lived your own life completely.
I don't think. I think at this point you have no connection to the stairs.
Other than like a point of origination.
I think that was the point of his experiment with you.
Yeah.
No.
There's not. I really don't see that there's any assimilation.
So I just want to see his reaction when we bring up that we know this.
Have you been able to visit your other lover recently?
He looks up to you. And you see his hands tighten on the mug.
Nope. We want to. I think
He's
we're in
looking-
alignment that we want to try and free you and bring you back as you were.
Nope, that's the wrong wording. Free him.
No, that's right. Listen, Apollo's separate. Nothing's going to happen to Apollo. Based on that whole thing, the whole thing was you were your own thing entirely. You're good.
Yeah, but okay.
I mean, we can ask. If we, do you have any sort of connection to Apollo? That if something happens to you, like if you are freed or anything, will that affect Apollo?
Don't rightly know. I'm not sure what kind of twisted games he's playing. Lexel, I mean.
Yeah. Well, in a perfect world, we're gonna try and help both of you.
I would be most grateful.
When we bring up when she mentions like the other lover thing, and I mentioned like bringing back to as you were, I'm kind of trying to drop the hints that like we know.
Yeah, like
How-
definitely when you asked about the lover, like you felt there was a visible reaction. That's probably one of the few times there's been a visible reaction.
Yep.
No reaction to the bring it back as you were.
Okay. I mean, mentally, you okay if I just drop that he read the book and we know now? I don't see why we'd hide that.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that you read the book too.
Yeah.
Always knows it.
Ava, you
Was
seem
the-
to have a
was the
hang up
journal
about
under
it.
lock and key? It was in like a secret area, right?
He's in his office.
Okay, so you actually might not know.
Ava?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Because in theory, this one has all those memories anyway.
So, you mentioned the library being raided.
I did.
I guess Apollo can read. This is news.
It's a live update.
Coming to you live.
I
Breaking
am
news
glad
here at
he has-
KCRR 3, Apollo has read the book.
I am glad that he suddenly regained his literacy.
Yeah. So I take it you're aware of what's in the book?
I'm aware of Alexa's research notes, yes. And
So
I
then,
hoped that he would find it of interest as well.
so you know that you're essentially what our mini is then, with all the memories and everything of Azur's.
Yeah. I'll agree to that.
Alexa was quite proud of his work.
When I say that, emotional state,
At which part? When he responds, or
both. When I said
oh, when
Yeah.
when you say the words
yeah,
relief.
okay,
There's still that frustration. There's still that anger, but when you say it, you can feel that sense of relief.
okay. Well, I don't know when we'll be able to do something about it, but hopefully soon-ish. You're not alone in there anymore.
I appreciate that thought. We shall see. I am glad that you're treating her well. I'll admit, I was a little worried, but Minnie knows how to take care of herself.
She does. I also had a thought.
Take care of herself.
If it does get to the point, where we are fighting Alexel and he makes you fight us, obviously I know there's nothing that you can do to stop that, really. But, in the same way that you can lie to us, if there's any way that while you're fighting us, you can try and make the real Alexel known amidst the clones,
I will do what I can. And you see, he suddenly, his eyes seem to like lose focus for a second. He kind of looks down at the table, and the head kind of turns. I apologize. I believe I need to wrap up this meeting. And he starts to stand.
It's okay. I know your kind's good at working the system.
Yes. It was a pleasant conversation, and I am genuinely surprised. I do hope that we can see each other soon. He just takes a step back and he gives a bow. And
Break the feather.
he has it in his lapel. And you all feel this shift. And actually, all of you are boot holders now. You all see as the world around you begins to slow, and it goes back into that grayscale. And he kind of looks around and, moving at normal speed, begins to whistle to himself, and he exits the tavern. And after a few seconds, things return back to normal as he disappears out into the street. No one the wiser. To anyone that was looking, he simply disappeared.
That's cool. Meanwhile, I can tell when someone's sad.
Paul, big sad.
You know, you mock it, but you have used that against me so many times. I thought this is a stupid thing.
Well, yeah.
Actually, I thought that'd be a fun roleplay thing, and you're using it as like a battle mechanic almost at this point.
I'm trying to use it as best I can.
You are. And with that, we're gonna go on break. We're gonna take a quick break to recharge, do the things, and we'll be back in a little bit. See you soon.
Nice.
BRB!
I know.
Welcome back, everybody.
Hello.
Hola.
We are back. So, after the Starlight Battalion had a conversation with Ares, learned some secrets about him that have been in Apollo's backpack for the last few sessions. A decision has to be made about what we're gonna do next, and I totally didn't forget to put my mic back
Is
on.
it on?
It's on.
Okay.
It's on. It wasn't clipped to me. There we go.
Because mine wasn't on. Just turned it
That's off, Corey. Right, so as Apollo is back at the estate and everyone else is currently in Suki's tavern, Ares has left. What do you wish to do?
We should probably just reconvene with Apollo and figure out what we want to do next.
Yeah.
I think
I'm
as
keep
we're
hopping today.
Yeah, let's go back to the estate.
as we're walking back to the estate, we can talk to Apollo at the same time. Walk and talk.
Mental. If you want to just hit as many cities as possible, like I think there's a tree at the estate that could take us to like the Meridian,
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Can you pass this to?
and
Yes.
then we can end our day in Viro.
I like that. Okay, are there still people in Viro too?
Yeah, like Belle and Alu and
We should probably update Bell that like so many more of us are now boomed up.
I mean that might be good. Yeah, that
Yeah.
might be helpful to her.
Yeah, so I think ending in Viro is actually gonna be solid.
So we could at least hop
And
Meridian.
Viro?
Yeah, let's go to Meridian. I pretty much just need to want to go to the Adventurers Guild there.
Yeah.
And then to Viro.
He was still trying to ascend.
There's nothing else in Meridian, right?
Can you go see Sardine?
I will say is Meridian. That's where.
That's where the
Sardines are.
hotels are from, yeah.
That's also where we could check on the girls that were captured by the hags.
That's true.
Just make sure everything's going good in that little village.
Haven't seen you in a bit. Probably a whole campaign. Just want to see
That's
how
true.
you doing.
I mean, are there still wardens and fae and all that in that area where the hags were?
No.
Andrew, are my notes under your feet?
they were only there
Or are those yours?
limited time because of the warden.
Are they yours?
Yes, I feel like I'm missing more. Oh my god.
Also, not too sure if they are doing anything still, just because
Those
of
yours?
Yes, why do you have them?
Oh, I gave him the bag. It seems like they're not mine. I was like, okay, so I put them back down under there.
Is that what your session notes?
Yeah. What?
Nothing.
He's retarded.
You're highly regarded.
Yes.
I appreciate that your notes are just scraps of paper. They're in various states of use.
They all work.
He's like, I just gotta put them back in order.
Yeah. Well, they were taken from me and mixed up.
Oh yeah, I did it on purpose. I took your notes and scrambled them underneath my feet.
Bitch.
And you verbally admitted to it, you son of a bitch.
La di da di da di da di da di. Paul is just walking around.
Back over to Suki's tavern?
No.
Or
he's
is in the estate?
Just walking around
Circles.
the estate. Yeah, just pacing.
Just the Sims walk, just walking around, just. Eat horse shit, eat a burger,
Everyone's staring at me, tries to figure out the order of his notes.
I'm just reading through, looking for. See if I wrote names down.
Oh, yes.
Were you gonna make a super one?
I want this middle piece. Oh, it's glued in. Damn it.
Sergeant Tyra Michelson, a sergeant in the Oak Guard.
Damn it.
That's something in Meridian, right? Oak Guard's
Oak Guard is
Meridian.
here.
Oakguard is
Dendar.
no, is Dendar.
Oh, that sounds
The
like a
the
Meridian
guards
thing.
in Meridian are the Green Knights.
That's right.
Great movie, by the way.
What's that?
Great movie, by the way. Or by the
Green
way.
Knights?
The Green Knight.
What's that?
It's an A24 movie. It's pretty good.
Y'all can keep talking. I'm just looking at my notes.
Well, I'm just walking
What do you-
around. I'm waiting on Amanda.
Where are you guys going?
They said they were coming back here, and I'm just walking around.
Oh,
We found you.
okay. You guys leave. Make your way across the city. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you say you're going anywhere. Oh, just being so silent. Yeah, you make your way across the city, and without issue, you guys arrive back at the estate.
Sweet.
As you walk in, you see everyone kind of glances over to you,
Fuck, I have to change faces.
and you see as they turn, they go,
I change faces before he gets there.
"Who do you turn to?"
I will turn back in the Typhon for lack of.
Okay.
Time.
They are surprised why this blue dragonborn is suddenly in their house.
I've been in the back the whole time.
We'll just move past this. You guys all arrive, and you see Typhon is here for some reason. And you see Apollo sitting at the dining table, but like the back of the chair is towards the table, just looking at Typhon pacing around. And as soon as you walk into this,
Hello.
what?
Are you guys here to take me back now?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
You're welcome. Come along.
I need to get out. Caldina was really breathing down the back of my neck, and I swear to God, if she said one more thing, I was gonna take that arcane booth cigarette and shove it so far. Never mind. You don't want to hear my troubles. I'm sorry.
As you turn to leave, you see your mother, Apollo. Apollo, are you going to be going with them again? And he just looks at you.
He has some vacation time.
No, I think I'm going to stay here.
Yeah, he can do what he wants.
Typhon sheds a tear.
Okay.
Unless there's anything you wish to say, Typhon?
Nope, I'm just really excited to get back to Caldina. That's all. I can't cry there. It just evaporates. It's so hot.
That's true. It's
It's a very touching moment.
Typhon is always
Oh
crying. We
my
just
God.
never see his tears because it's just so hot there. He's always sad to
Are
show
you
it
forcing
to
yourself to cry right now?
No,
How are you doing that?
I'm not.
Staring into a light.
I'm not even staring into a light.
How are you doing that?
I'm not.
Why are you not tearing? How
If you just keep your eyes open for a long enough period of time, your eyes start to water to try and.
I
Keep
do
it
envy those people that can just cry on command. It's a
I'm
skill.
not one of them. Anyway, Ava, you said something about a tree.
Yeah, I gently take Typhol Apollo's hand.
Typholo.
It's just a
Typholo.
touching moment.
And I think we have a tree on the estate that's big enough.
Yes, you do.
And okay, goodbye, family. We'll see you again soon.
They wave and there are greetings and hugs shared. They are disappointed you were not able to stay for lunch, but understand. They are incredibly happy that Apollo is staying with them for a bit.
Yep. Let's get to that
Yep.
tree.
As you all leave and Apollo pulls a fucking Rick Sanchez on his own family. And you go to the tree.
I gave him life so that way he could, do whatever he wanted to do. To the tree. Typhon's the last one to walk through the tree as he looks to Apollo. Goodbye.
It's easy.
Can you fuck off already?
You've already blown my cover. I'll walk through the tree.
Where are you guys heading to? Meridian? Or
Meridian.
Meridian first.
okay. Where in Meridian are you guys going to the you said the Adventurers Hall?
Yes. So the nearest area to that.
Yeah.
Okay. That would be the Hive. Meridian has trees all over the fucking place. They are agriculture. As you arrive in one of the large trees that stands in the what would be like the main city in Meridian. And as you step out of the tree, you immediately have to jump back as a trio of hopalongs jump on the path in front of you. You can see their riders kind of shout back and go, "Hey, careful with your teleports!" As they
Oh, sorry.
hop off.
Do I recognize any of the hopalongs?
No, you did not. These do not appear to be the same mounts.
I
you had
want to
before.
check in on my hop alone.
Bagus, Grip of the West.
It was Gary, Grip of the West, and Bagus.
Bagus.
I like Bagus, Grip of the West.
Did I write down your guys?
Mine was Gary, Grip of the West, and Bagus's was Bagus. I don't remember anyone else's.
That's okay. I don't remember mine.
I have it.
I actually didn't write that down. That's
I
interesting.
don't remember mine either. Apollo will turn back into Apollo.
Okay.
I wonder how much it is to buy a hop alone.
Ava has Bumblebee, you has Gary, Grip of the West, Wade had Whiskers, Vagus had Bagus, and Apollo had God It's Wet.
That's right.
Ava, I'm gonna give you a point of DM inspiration for the fact you still have those fucking notes. That's amazing.
That's so
December 4th, 2022, baby.
God damn.
God, it's wet.
I haven't been back to Meridian in 2 years. Year and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy. God. Sardine is 2 years old. Wow. He's a
Oh,
toddler
he's
now.
this many.
He's Manny.
I'm like remembering how hard we laughed still from that the first time.
I need you
God.
to unclog my taint.
There's like people
Way to clear
that
the
we
tape.
met last time. Like, I don't know if we need to check in with any of
Oh,
them.
I actually was thinking I would like to check in with everyone, see how things are going here.
Okay.
Yeah, there's like
So we have Duna,
Civis.
the leader of the Gring Knights, Civis,
Yep.
Civis Lyra, and then I also want to check in the village on the girls, Daisy, Annie, Jenny, and Stacy,
Daisy.
and
that's
Alice, right?
and Alice.
And then
I
there's
don't.
also Rainseeker and Jillian, but they're probably actually at Vyro.
Well, I also have other names, but I didn't write down what they're. I have Alice, Mary, Tibbet, Sue-Ann, and Dawn. I think those were the adults.
Those are the
No.
victims.
Those are the victims. Got it.
Those are the
ones.
girls.
Those are the people that were taken by the Weaver woman.
And
The ones that had made the deal, the
were
Greenwich,
Daisy, Annie, Jenny, Stacy.
Annie, Jenny, Stacy, and Daisy. Yes.
Mm.
Yeah, I would like to check in on all them, see how they're doing.
Okay. What's you first?
I'll get what I actually need to do out of the way first, then, because since we tried to pop in near the Adventurers Guild.
Yeah. I'll say it's easy enough. It's part of the hive, which is kind of interesting. The large, almost like wasp's nest looking structure. As you step in, the Adventurers Guild here is more of like an open floor plan than versus like the more communal anime style
Yeah.
office. There are a series of boards, and the desk is a circular structure in the center. But you easily can find an offering table.
I'm gonna go over. Same thing. I'm gonna kind of make a little area, little pedestal-ish spot, and then just kind of hold my hand out. It's gonna kind of build up, and then there's like a big raindrop's gonna come down, fall into the pedestal, and then pseudo kind of harden into like an orb.
Okay. All of you for the first time see this.
That's
And I shrink about a foot,
on a foot?
Foot,
half foot.
6 inches.
Yeah, a lot.
So, how tall are you originally?
Like 5 foot.
So you're now 4'6".
If it was
Yep.
4 foot, because he did it twice.
Didn't you do it
I
once more?
grow back after I rest, but you know,
Okay, so he's 4'6".
yeah.
Damn.
Oh, we love short kings.
Short King is.
You are now a short king.
Yep.
He's only 5 foot.
Like 4'11".
That's disgusting, by the way.
I don't know why that changes it for me, because like you're shorter than I am in real life. Just
Yeah.
like interesting. Okay.
And we're becoming gods.
Using a greatsword. It's bigger than him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll say that's easy enough. And you all can see the people don't seem to really react to this.
Goopy boy doing
What's
good
gonna-
things.
Make a deposit, and I'm gonna go.
Is it
Okay.
weird that they're not reacting? Like, what is that?
None of them really seem to take notice of it. But I'll say as you're starting to leave, or at least you step away, but you notice that someone walks. You see a group of adventurers.
Pooped all over the table.
And I'm gonna mark off 100 gold. I'm gonna put 2 healing potions
Yeah,
on
easy
the,
enough.
on the table.
You see a group of adventurers. They're starting to head out. These are not new adventurers by any means. They appear to be a little bit more experienced. But you see as they start to walk by the table, and you see a tall half-elf woman kind of stops and looks back and you see she steps up to the solidified crystal, and you see she holds her hand over it, and you see there's this glow of light. And Ava, you recognize druidic magic as you see she puts magic into the stone, and you see as it glows a little bit brighter. And then she walks out.
Just kind of, and keep going. Alright, let's go, because I think near the Adventurers Guild is also where the hop-alongs are kept, right?
That's true.
I'd like to go to the hop-alongs.
Sure. This can't possibly go wrong.
Okay, you think you make
If
your
I
way
can
up.
predict some of the words that come out of your mouth in the next hour, you owe me 200 gold. How much are the hop-alongs?
Mm-hmm.
Where is Gary Grip of the West?
Mm-hmm.
I miss Bagus.
Mm-hmm.
If you say any of those, well, no, that's not fair because you already know. Go ahead. Let's go.
I would like to inquire about the price of Gary.
You can easily make your way up. The hop-alongs are actually kept. You can see there's some that are like down the first floor, but actually the place where they are actually sent out. You didn't see this the last time because they were brought to you. It's actually up on the third floor, and there's a series of like small wires, or sorry, large wires that run from these levels to other areas of the city. That the hop-alongs are able to kind of move across like squirrels. Very bizarre. They're very unsettling hands.
Yep.
But as you approach, you see there is a halfling man who is currently attending to see some like the stable setup they have in here. He turns and hello, what can I do for you?
Hi, I'd like to peruse your hop-alongs.
Are you looking to buy?
I want to take a look around first, if you don't mind.
Sure, have at it. Normally not for sale, but you know, the war effort, we actually have a surplus right now.
What would the price be then?
Well, it depends which one you want. If it's tamed, its age, if it's proper breeding program or not.
What if they have the strongest gripper in the West?
Oh, you're talking about Gary.
So he kind of like looks at you. Well, we got some that are quite sure-footed. It would depend.
I'll find them. And I'm gonna,
Yeah.
gonna start looking around.
I mean, luckily you came during breeding season, so you know you're kind of all over the place right now.
Wait,
So.
you don't go in.
I come back. The things I've seen. It's so fast. Oh, it's like they're vibrating.
You gained another.
I know it's
God.
not this many, but there was this many.
I was about to say, you need to buy them right now. Fucking make an investigation roll.
Even the
They're everywhere.
There's just like a tour
It's
going
like he
by,
was
like,
born into them.
oh my god.
Make an investigation check for me. You just have to find Gary Grip of the West.
Guidance.
Plus guidance.
I wanna.
Yeah.
I have a +0 normally. 18.
Go ahead and roll another d4.
21.
Okay. As you peruse the stalls, you're so stupid.
But I'm short right now, so the stalls are above me, so I'm kind of jumping above all the stalls and looking over them.
Yeah, and as you begin to jump, you do a jump and you start to walk, and then you kind of like stop, and you look back, and you start to walk over, and you just see standing up on the hind legs, the paws up on the railing of the door, gripping so tightly onto it. You see the wood, it looks like it's about to be caving in. You see those famous grippers.
Oh my god.
I jump over the stall onto Gary, and I don't have speak with animals. First, I want to get the vibe. Does he recognize me?
You jump up and over the stall.
Yeah. First I'm gonna make eye contact and see, and kind of get a feeling like.
Yeah, see if he'll fuck you up or not. Yeah.
Yeah. He's not hostile right now.
It's not very hostile. As you land inside the stall with him, there's a very strange sound. It's like it sounds almost like a growl or rumbling. and suddenly you feel as the head swings off to one side, and he feels he pushes his head up against you, and you hear this low purring sound.
He remembers me! And I just squeeze around his giant head and I like touch his weird hands.
he grips you back.
And so I'm now going to try and like hop on his back and just like hugging, be like, we're gonna go to the front, Gary. I'm taking you with me. And I'm gonna have him jump over the stall and try and like go up front.
Yeah, he does like an awkward hop over the
Yep.
fence. It's like there's not a space for him to do like a full graceful leap, so it's
Yep.
kind of like an awkward
It's
like
gotta crawl.
climb up and over. Yeah. And as he begins to make his way towards the front, you see the halfling kind of look up, go.
This
Wow.
one. How much for this one?
50 gold?
Charge him double.
Here's
sentimental attachment.
50 gold. Here's 50 gold.
Oh, I mean, yeah, he's out of our breeding program now, so yeah.
He has kids?
He gestures
Are you gonna
over.
split up a family?
Yeah, you're gonna take this father away from his fucking sons?
Oh.
Look at my son!
Pride is not the word I'm
I'm
looking
looking
What I'm
for.
looking for.
Well, we try to have a diverse breeding program, yeah, but he's a little too old for it now.
I'm gonna.
Oh my god, he's fucked enough in his life.
Can I try and he's not part of my fellowship right now. Can I try and use something around that to try and get a vibe of will he be sad if I take him away from his family?
All animals
I
are
would say, based on the way he's bonding to you, you don't get the sense these are pack animals.
Cool. Yeah, I
these
throw-
are animals of not the highest intelligence.
Yep.
Damn.
He's a
I-
deadbeat father.
Fucking you, the home wrecker.
I throw 50 gold at the dude I'm off.
Alright, as you are, I'm assuming, standing outside this area, it's like, what the fuck could you be doing? And you see him come riding out triumphantly on a giant,
Oh my
majestic hopalong.
Guys, I found Gary.
No one asked.
You now have a giant rabbit.
Yes.
This thing is the size of like a large horse. You could
Oh wait, I'm gonna go back in. What do they eat?
How are
grass, hay pellets.
We're-
Need some feed.
Yes.
All right. How
How
much?
is he gonna teleport him anywhere? How is he gonna get him anywhere?
Don't ask God this. Ask you.
How much you have?
How much you
Okay.
have?
How much?
I'll get you set up.
How much do you have? Like, pay, money, and
so
pocket
excited.
transfer.
Grip West Gary.
How much you have? Money, pay I.
Do you have 20 gold?
Yes.
I'll hook you up.
Thank
Oh
you.
my god.
He disappears, and after a while, he comes back with a small, like a small. It looks like
Damn,
like
all
a
this
grain
shit.
sack, a burlap
area
sack,
full of grass and
about
shit?
this big.
Mhm.
Is
The economy's whack here.
I would not put anything else in this except for feed.
Got it.
But this should be able to support you for the next few months.
Yes.
As you take it, you realize this is a pseudo bag of holding.
Got it.
That
Like a haversack.
it's like a haversack.
Okay.
But you can see the runes on it. I would say above table. This is a haversack specifically meant to hold animal feed.
Got it. Animal feed sack.
Yes, yeah, it's a feed bag.
Yep.
The enchantment allows you to preserve the food inside, but if other items go into the bag, it can cause problems. It's not, so that's why it's a little bit. It's cheaper than a bag of holding, because it
Yeah.
only holds a specific thing.
Got it.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Since we're gonna go check out like the village, does anyone else want to like rent or buy a hop along?
No.
No.
Just me.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, maybe Vagus would want one too.
Bagus and Bagus could be reunited.
We'll go
We
back
just
in.
rent the rest of them and give them
How
back.
far away was the village from here?
We needed
Um,
hop-alongs to get there.
Well, you need hop alongs,
'Cause
yeah,
there's, like,
because it's
that
on the
the-
plate.
Yeah, they had to climb the chains or whatever.
But we could just rent the rest of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or,
Guess we'll let
what's-
the rest.
The
Or can
lady
we-
that helped us last time get them for free just asked again.
You could ask if they are.
Into a hop along.
That's true. They are considered beasts.
I'll just
It is 2 silver a day to rent a hop along.
polymorph into a hop along.
And then Wade and Ava can just get on
Yeah.
Apollo.
Yeah, and I will say, Ava, these are beasts. I would allow them to be a wild shape creature as well.
Oh, cool, cool,
Oh,
cool, cool.
cool.
Okay, yeah, I can do that too then.
Yeah, they're not monstrosities. These are beasts.
Hell
If I
yeah.
said they are in the past, I'm retconning that they are beasts.
Nice. All right, let's go check out the village.
Okay,
I ride Apollo.
wild shape.
And then I wait until he
The
transforms
smallest
into a
hop-along, the smallest hop-along carries Bagus.
I'm just sitting there in Apollo. I'm like, why are you mounting me?
Yeehaw.
Stop. Wait, no!
Yippee!
We'll have to return him anyways. We'll come back, okay?
There-
I guess I'll turn into a hop along. That's a fetish.
We hop away.
And we will ride the wires to go to that village.
Yeah, and as you leave the little hop-along stable, I would say the Avalong and Apollo-long following Gary Gripper of the West.
Yes.
It is just as jarring as the first time that you did this. Hop-alongs are very fast, and running along the wire, it feels like it's almost like the Bumblebee scenario where the fat little body should not be able to balance on this thing. But they do it with ease. And you race across the wires, down into the streets, and out into the open plains of farmland. And it is very freeing to just look around and see nothing. It's not something you see very often growing up in the sky. And then, of course, there's that stomach up in your throat sensation as the hop-alongs launch themselves off the plate down onto the plate below, running along the large chains that connect all these different plates. All the while, you are bathed in the warm sunlight of the ever-bright star. It is a quick journey as you then arrive. What plane was it? It wasn't the aquaplane. Is it aquaplane? No, this was the aquaplane. That doesn't make sense. That should have been the terraplane. Whatever. As you arrive at the other plane, and you see the familiar large woodlands that dominate this plane.
Yes. All right. Let's go to the village.
Yeah, check up on them, see what they're doing.
All right. As you arrive, you noticed it back at the main village. You're noticing it here. There is this immediate lack of people, similar to what you see in the other cities. Many of those that are able to or contributing to the war effort in some way. But as you arrive, you hear some raised voices, not aggressively, but almost like an instructor's tone. Just go by. Just remember to focus and concentrate. Look at your target and imagining them going poof. And as you approach, you see Annie standing in front of a group of children ranging from ages 6 to 11. And you see as
Make them go
and you see as
Bunnies.
some of them are all like throwing out their hands and nothing is happening. But you see one of the other girls, looks to be about 11 in age, throws her hand out, and you see a very meek, a very wispy firebolt. And it hits, looks like a straw scarecrow. And as it hits, you see as Stacy, who was standing kind of on the line, do a little applause and then run over and douse a bucket of water on it before it bursts into flames. You see as Annie puts her hands triumphantly on her hips and goes, "Exactly, well done." She goes, "All right, let's take a break. Let's get some snacks." And you see all the little kids cheer and they go running off to, you see there's like big bowls of like fruit that have been set out. Like very much the soccer apple slices and cheese and all that kind of thing. Then you see as Annie looks up. "Oh, hey!"
Hi, Annie! Hop along, sprinting over.
Yeah.
Oh
and
my
you see
goodness.
you see as Annie looks over and says, "Hey, go get the others." And Stacy kind of runs back off further to the village as Annie comes out to. Stacy runs off to the village as Annie comes out to greet you. Wow, you actually.
Get off.
Can't-
Stay, Gary. Good boy.
Wow, you actually came back.
Yeah, just wanted to check in. How's everything going in the village?
Well, I mean, good. All things considered, actually. A lot of people kind of we are doing our part here. Been actually. Good. Thank you.
One chippy.
It's a cheese tax.
We've actually been doing, trying to help out with the local druids. It's a little harder. I'm actually finding that wizardry is a little bit simpler, but we'll figure it out.
Hear that, Wade?
That wizardry is more simpler.
Yep.
Well, at least for me, not for Daisy. Daisy's actually picking up the druid craft a lot easier.
Oh.
But better than. She kind of looks around. Better than before.
Well, that's good. Yeah, I see you're raising up the next generation of witches, huh?
Yeah, I mean, some of the others are. Yeah, exactly. Some of the others are trying to train in weaponry and things. Frederick's still here, and he's been teaching us what we need to know.
Good.
And then, but the Green Witches are teaching a little bit of magic.
Not making any more deals, are you?
Ha ha ha! No,
Good, good.
we actually haven't heard anything. I mean, obviously not from them, but from anything.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
Problems taken care of.
yeah.
Is there anything weird going on other than just like the absence of weird?
No, just the absence of weird, which is weird, all things considered.
Well, take it while you can.
But yeah, I mean, we are trying to see what we can do. Yeah, a lot of people are worried about the war coming here, considering if Meridian goes down, that's basically all the food supply.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone knows that.
Everyone.
Yeah.
I did know that.
Actually, you probably don't know this. It was weird to us, but well, at first, not so much anymore. We have had some new monster seems the wrong word. Things that have been coming by and helping us with our magic, actually.
What are they?
Well, we've heard about them, but we've never seen them before.
Dreamers.
The residents up in the Dreaming District.
The Kuatoa?
Yeah,
Oh.
The Kuatoa are coming and helping you with magic?
kinda.
So you want to take the water and thus make it do magic.
Have you met Sardine?
No, but others talk about him a lot.
He's their leader. He's amazing.
Don't ever make fun of his voice.
Yeah.
That's what Tunya keeps saying.
You really
Oh,
want to.
Tunya.
But actually, Jenny's actually been going up to the Dreaming District quite a bit. She's been, just want to call it a cult, but she's learning to become a healer woman of their patron.
A Pisces.
Yeah.
That's good. She's a good one.
Fan of her.
What was it, Ava?
I mean, me and Wade are champions for Pisces.
Jenny, one of the kids.
Jenny.
Wait, really? She mentioned, Tunya mentioned that, but I didn't think she was serious. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty
He's
cool.
Okay, well then I guess I can really stop calling it a cult.
No, you
I
can
mean,
call
no,
it a
it's
cult.
you're right. It's a cult, but it's a cool one.
A cool cult. All right.
Yeah, we cleaned their taint pretty good.
Okay.
Got down to the rim.
Except
We did a real good job on that rim.
I've heard stories of Kutoa, bad stories, but they actually seem kind of cool. Weird, really weird, but not bad.
They are. As long as you respect their culture, you're fine.
Yeah, and I mean,
Yeah.
they're not hags trying to make deals with us, so
Yeah.
yeah. Jenny's saying that she's always had trouble sleeping after everything, but since she's been going there, she's actually been resting through the night. It's kind of It's nice.
That's Pisces. She's doing good. That's
He's a
good to hear.
protector of dreams.
Yeah, that's what Jenny kept saying. I don't know, but if you think Pisces is cool,
It doesn't have to
I don't know,
be.
maybe I'll go
Yeah,
with
it
Jenny
doesn't have
next
to be
time.
your thing at all. But
Yeah,
that's
that-
cool to hear that Jenny is finding some peace.
Yeah, you could pick, any of other, 7 things to look up to,
Yeah, there's the patron of masks. There's the shepherd of death. The
Oh,
guiding light.
Edgy. I've
Mm.
never heard of any of those
Oh, yeah, they're new. They're new, coming around.
new gods.
Yeah.
You guys are weird.
It's us.
You want to see magic trick?
Sure.
Is that sure to me?
Well, it's just to him, but I'm looking at you
No.
now and nodding.
I put one of the masks that I'm sure Ava has on her back. And
Yes.
I put it on, and when I take it off, I'm now Jenny.
But we haven't seen Jenny from, a while ago.
Yeah. She. Hey, that's cool.
I turned into the girl.
Annie.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's really cool.
Annie that greets us.
It's pretty dope.
I can do that too. And I'm gonna step back and kind of jump up, turn into yours, and start floating.
Wow, you guys
He just
really
kills
went all
people.
out on everything, huh?
Yeah.
Are you making deals or something?
Nope.
We are the people who give the deals.
We're gonna be.
We're the deal givers. So,
Right.
now that I have you here, do you want to make another deal?
That feels like a test, and I'm not gonna fail it. No.
Good.
Funny.
Good.
Good.
But
Good.
I'm glad you guys came back. I know last time was kind of edgy and tense and all that. Thank you.
Yeah. And I'm glad everything seems to be doing okay, given the times. Do you need anything?
I don't know. I guess if Altorians show up on our island, if you could get them to leave again, that'd be great. But
I think we could be here for that.
yeah, I figured you guys kind of show up when you're needed. But no, I think we're okay.
Bat signal.
Wow. I'm really happy to
It's
see
just
you
a cooler
doing
tool
okay.
of rain cloud.
Yeah, me
You
too.
spell out our whole name.
Yeah, I've actually I've been on my own for a little bit now, and it's kind of nice. I feel like having the independence.
Yeah, your dad
and-
was a dick.
Yeah, he's actually still in custody,
Nice.
which is cool.
Good.
Oh, good.
He's safer there from us.
Yeah.
He's not safe
From us.
anywhere he goes.
Yeah, I
He's
know.
not safe anywhere from me, but we'll let him slide for now.
That's true. We just have other bigger things to do.
Yeah, actually, Frederick told me he's gonna keep an eye out in case he ever decided to show back. So I don't think he'd do that. But I actually got to meet with Civis, Miss Lyra,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
after you left, and
Oh, yeah.
she let me know that he wouldn't be able to come back to this plate. I don't know what that means, but frankly, I don't care as long as he stays
Nice.
away.
He's not allowed within 500 feet of this plate.
Damn.
But no, I'm doing good, and actually, I'm learning a lot. I was actually looking into some courses at Yole before the war broke out. So I'm trying to learn as much as I can here.
Well, if you talk to Headmaster's sister, if you ever do go to Yole, mention us. Good things will happen.
No, don't listen to him. She's very creepy.
But she's really nice.
Yeah, but she walks around with her head broken at a weird angle all the
Really?
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
But she's
Apologies
pretty
to her.
cool. And no deals, just
That's
Yeah.
cryptic
awesome.
messages.
She's very nice, very cryptic. She'll help you a lot, and especially let her know if you do end up going to Yole. Tell her we sent you.
We
Treat
get
you
a
good.
referral code.
Maybe you can learn.
She looks
They
awesome.
do
Yeah.
cool magic there too.
They do. So if that's something you're actually interested, also we can help you out with that. So when you're ready.
I'll think about it. Maybe when things have calmed down here a bit, but I still definitely want to, make something of myself more.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I'm kind of liking this as well. Maybe when I know we're safe,
Yeah.
Magic.
Well, good. I'm glad to see everything's going good. Yeah, we just really wanted to check in, kind of see how things were going since we haven't been here, kind of since everything happened.
Is it your pigtail?
Yeah. Honestly, things have been a lot better since you guys came through. Are you guys gonna stay or?
We're moving around from city to city.
Should
Okay.
I stay or should I go now?
You see me drawing the circle.
Well, no, we gotta go return the hop-alongs.
Counterspell.
I am the hop along, and Ava is the hop along.
Yeah, I'm the hop along.
That's right. I was gonna see if I could get a deal to get Bacchus too.
We'll say if Tyler comes back next week and says he would have wanted the hop along, we'll do a little bit of recon.
Okay, cool.
Because also,
do we want to talk
you guys
to
had
any of the
hop-alongs
leaders
hilarious.
here in the city, or do we even need to?
I don't care about them.
What?
I don't
Me
feel,
neither.
I don't feel like we need to.
Need what?
Just talk to the
The
leaders.
leaders.
No, I don't think there's anything necessarily important. Well, I guess
Let them get
we'll
converted by the
let you get back
Pluto.
to it. If you ever need anything, I know it's kind of a trek from here, but if you end up finding yourself in the Adventurers Guild, there's a little table with there'll be like an orb on it.
Okay.
Just kind of put some energy into it, and it'll reach out to me.
You guys are weird.
Yeah.
Sure.
But just if anything ever happens and you need help.
Okay. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind.
And then Viro?
Sure.
Yes.
Cool. Ooh, watch this. Eventually, if you keep studying, you can do stuff like this.
Takes 10 minutes to draw the circle.
Yeah, I still got some
We're
time.
gonna watch him slowly draw in silence. See that?
Annie is actually
Look
really
at this.
excited to see this. Is this a teleportation circle?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yippee.
And the whole time she's kind of looking. She's, what kind of chalk do you use?
You
Like,
have
is it
to
just
buy it.
Yeah, was it like normal chalk or
It's
is it like?
special chalk. You have to buy it.
Is that what? Can it write on any surface?
Oh my god, you make me want to kill myself. Yes.
It's crazy that this hop-along's talking like this.
How much does it cost
Apollo hates
for that copy?
curiosity.
10.
10 gold? I thought it was like 50.
Might be 50, but to me it's 10.
What?
We have pretty much unlimited funds.
Well, I'm asking because I want to give
I
her
think it's
gold.
50 gold.
Here, for when you learn how to do this, I'm gonna give her 50 gold.
And she takes it. Wait, for real?
Yeah. When you learn how to do it, that's how much it's gonna cost for the chalk. Hold on to that.
Okay. And she looks around, puts it in her pocket.
Here. For when you finally learn how to do this, and I'll give her the teleportation
Do
circle.
you have any
2 Griff's teleportation circle and Viro.
Oh my god. She's a she was a wizard, or was she a warlock?
Well, they were all warlocks, but
Okay.
she told you that she's currently studying
Study. Okay.
art.
Sorcery.
Wait, do you have any
Wizardry at the moment, but she's
like
still.
scrolls or anything that you kind of like help
but
kind of study?
She told you she's like still trying to figure things out.
Anything
think-
low level?
I think I might have something. But, oh, he still has the wand to speak with dead. But I just have a spell scroll first level. It doesn't say what it is.
Could we? Is that anything? Could we by chance say it's something and to give it to her?
Okay, God.
I can
found
give her a
this-
low level scroll.
Yeah,
I found
give her
this spell
studying.
scroll at first level in my backpack, but it doesn't say which one. I think maybe there wasn't
honestly-
like I think we got one, but there wasn't in like D&D Beyond inventory.
I'll say for the sake
Or at
of
least I
this,
didn't
because
get
this
it,
is a kind act you're doing for someone else, and it's not for your guys' benefit
Mm-hmm.
or your profit. If you just want to give her a copy of one of your first level wizard spells,
I'll just
yeah,
give
I'll say
her it.
that's you can do that.
Yeah, I'll just give it to
Pick
her.
a spell that you would like to give.
Let me look.
And then they can use that in the village to like kind of help everyone study too. Ooh, all
You
the
know-
people that she's teaching.
Imagine a kid army and they all know magic missile. I'm gonna give her magic missile.
Oh,
You give the child a gun. I love it.
yep. And then you can use this to give the other children guns.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, they're already setting stuff on fire. Might as well
Yep.
give them guns.
Now,
So-
don't want to use that, but you can study it, right? That's how that works.
Yeah,
Yeah,
study
yeah,
it.
I-
Don't use it.
Yeah, I've heard about scrolls, but never actually seen one. Yeah, I can learn how to use this.
Yeah. And use that, and then if anyone that you're training shows an aptitude for it, then they can use it too, and you kind of like share it around for studying.
Copies of it too.
Yeah, I'll
Just
I'll
takes
do
time
that.
and
I mean,
money.
it's not an easy spell, but it's pretty simple if you know the. Yeah, I'll see what I can do with this. Thanks. All right, and during that time, you
Yep.
finish your teleportation circle. She continues to pester you with questions the entire time, until you put in the last
I am
rune.
the first person through.
It's just, so like, do you have to memorize the runes every time? You just okay.
All right. Well, it was good seeing you. Remember, if you need anything, 6 seconds. All right. If you need anything, go to the Adventurers Guild. Stone, hop
Yeah.
along. Gary, come on.
You and the hobgoblin. Cool. All right. And I'm assuming the rest of you guys are following suit.
This is gonna suck explaining this one.
So, as you arrive, you use the teleportation circle to Viro? You have the teleportation circle to Viro, right? Okay.
Yeah, we got it.
It was
from
to Griff's place,
Griff's.
right? Yeah.
Which you have not been to before. Oh my god. Okay, I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Everyone gets +5.
He should get disadvantage because he's on the hop line.
Okay. Plus
23.
5 from.
Success.
What's the dexterity of a hop along?
Honestly, you don't have to worry about. This is just for you guys.
Okay, he rolled a 16. If it does matter.
Okay.
16 as well.
Okay.
17.
17. Ava.
And you got a 23.
21.
21. Okay. So as you all arrive in this teleportation circle, immediately there is a crash as you realize that this teleportation circle is set up in a storage room that has other shit in it. And as soon as you arrive, there is this like magical, not a shockwave, but something a little bit less destructive. But it causes the crates that are stacked up in here to suddenly tumble, and you just have shit rain down on top of you. None of you take any damage except maybe some bruises across the shoulders. But crates and boxes just smash into you and across all the space.
I try to keep Gary safe as much as possible.
Yeah. I was like, none of you guys take any damage. You guys will pass the dexterity save. But definitely not the most pleasant entrance.
Wow, I'm
And-
so glad Griff gave us this.
Griff helping us out once again.
And you can see you're in a small room with the door. Also, Gary's taking up a lot of space in here. You guys are kind of doing the pancake thing against the fur.
I open up the door.
And you are met with a crossbow from across the room as you see Griff. Just
Put it
before you get
down.
any further,
Put it down.
Hey, Griff! Hop along, coming through!
Jesus fuck.
it is Winnie the Poohing out of this
Yep.
closet. And you see as he just, oh, hi, hello. I am not. Oh, and he puts the crossbow across his back, and you see he like frantically starts moving around this space.
Put your pants on, Griff, you got company.
Oh shit! As you look around this space, it is a.
Griff is not packing.
Damn.
You can see that you currently step out of what looks to be a storage closet in a one-bedroom apartment. It is a fucking bachelor pad. There is bottles of alcohol and like whatever the equivalent of fantasy takeout containers are. And you see immediately runs over and like starts opening up windows. I did not know you were coming.
Living it up, I
We
see.
can tell.
Sorry, I forgot. I didn't know this was your personal, like, home.
Yeah, you know.
How? You just have a teleportation circle chilling in your closet? Sure.
It,
Listen, don't disrespect the hustle.
You know,
Get the closet. Just get the closet.
they pays to have friends.
Just Luke eating almonds and screaming.
Yeah.
What did we say? Well, thanks for letting us use this. We'll be on our way now.
Oh, you guys gonna be in town for a bit?
I walk past them, open the door, and just leave.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, we're just gonna go say hi to everyone that's still here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, hello.
you're included as well. Hi.
Goodbye.
Oh, okay. I
Okay.
guess we're moving quick. We're going to a couple different cities today.
Oh, all right.
Here's a meat stick and a bottle of wine.
Oh, thank you. She wants to freaking leave Chris' apartment.
Yeah.
Lovely home. Thank you.
You should really pick up after yourself, Griff. It's disgusting in here.
I'm putting a lock on that closet door.
We'll break it down.
Just chaos key through it.
I gave him a housewarming gift.
You did. That's very nice of you. He appreciates it.
I pay attention to the lock on the door.
I'm starting to feel bad for how often we shit on Griff.
After we leave and the door shut, I
Wow.
take a good long look at the key. Oh.
Yeah, I know you do. And you.
As I'm leaving, I do a couple prestidigitations around the rooms to help him clean a little bit.
Yeah, he's standing there currently in like the baggy shorts, oversized shirt combo. I appreciate that. You do things.
It delivers as I'm walking. Yeah, meat stick, cheese, wine, all that. Yeah. Have fun. Yeah, it's a great place you have here. A little bit on for yourself too, and then I'm out.
Oof. Oh my god, how to keep becoming klutz of the party. Okay.
The whirlwind of Southern Light Battalion just walks into your apartment.
The amount of times that you guys just show up in people's closets and just hi-bye them is amazing. As you guys step out into the hallway of the second floor, make your way down through this apartment complex and step out. You are in one of the higher, one of the structures higher up on the mountain. Excuse me. But as you step out, you don't have an immediate beautiful view of the lake, but it's kind of facing out just across open sky. Still a pretty view, but you just look down across rock face and structures down below. But you are in the city of Iro.
Yay. But how are we gonna? Does someone want to message Belle, or do we want to just try and find her?
The only one who can message is Apollo.
Well, we can also locate person or object.
Do you think they
Yeah, I could
sell a
locate-
scroll of sending here?
We probably could.
Hello, Belle.
I can learn it for just in case.
Yeah, that'd be actually really good.
We are in Viro and would like to meet up with you.
Maybe to
Griff's
avoid the
place
attitude.
is a mess. Goodbye.
You get a quick response.
She's like, "What do you mean? I'm back at the Freeloy."
You get a quick response from Belle. She goes, good to hear from you. I'm with Alu at the Temple of Mazara. The conclave is not here today. We're just trying to. Well, it's a lot. Come by.
We will go to the Temple of Mazara. Come on, Gary. Yeah.
There are
My
so
God.
many looks that are given to you as you ride through town on this giant rabbit.
If there's ever dirt, his hands as he's running is gonna grip it between them and throw it behind him at Wade.
Oh my god. Shield. Actually, no, I would just hit against my ward. I don't need to shit. Arcane.
He's got Infinity on 24/7.
Yeah.
Definitely there's a lot of looks given to you. Many people don't know what this creature is.
Yep.
And so you see there are many children that are currently running up and like, wow, it's a rabbit.
His name's Gary. Grip of the West.
It's a Gary Gripper.
Gary Gripper. Gripper Gary. Look out for Gripper Gary.
Look out for the gripper.
Gripper.
You just start this whole creepypasta here now in the city of Viro. But without further issue, aside from the gawking, and even some of the guards are like, what the fuck? As you ride by on a rabbit.
Those grippers.
You arrive at the Temple of Mazara. You guys actually know where this temple is. Have you been there before? There is not the crowd, the activity as there was before. And rather, the only people that are here for worship.
Isn't Nini here too?
She's somewhere here in Byron, yeah.
Randall.
And you should probably see them too.
Yeah, they are taking care of business,
Where is he?
or at least.
Oh, that's right, because
Nini is.
Nini and
Ava.
Nini
What?
and Vandal we're still.
Nothing. I just want to know. I just want to know for Vagus.
Oh yeah. Alternative
Yep.
Vandal. I'm right here, Ava.
Oh, real quick,
I
is there an
punched
Adventurers
you.
Guild in Yole?
Say again?
Is there an Adventurers Guild in Yole?
There's an Adventures Guild in every major city. Yeah.
Ironfront? Okay.
Yeah, every major city in Aldir has Adventurers
Got it.
Guild,
Okay.
because that's kind of like the big thing that unites everybody.
Got it.
Which is why Craw is like kind of the head of Aldir.
Got it.
Not really, but kind of, because he's the head of the Adventures Guild, which is
Okay.
everywhere.
Makes sense.
But as you arrive in the Temple of Mizara, you see that there are a few in the large chamber with the two kind of smaller offshoot chambers. You see there are a lot of people here that are currently sitting around the reflection pools and both the raised basins and the little like pools against the ground. And you see that Belle is waiting for you on the inside of the temple, kind of just like watching all of the people, but then turns and, hey,
Hi,
what the fuck?
this is Gary Grip of the West.
I don't know if you can bring him in here.
He's my friend.
You know what? That's gonna be the problem. Whoever it is that tries to stop you.
Yep.
You look well, if not pissy.
Pissy. I'm pretty stoked. Oh,
What happened?
I've been teleporting everyone around.
you've done one today.
I'm gonna probably end up having to do 2 more.
I'm gonna chaos key to the next place.
I'm just a pack mule to them.
Oh,
What?
oh no! I'm so powerful that I am the one that has to teleport all of my friends. Oh no! Chicken privilege.
Oh,
Oh, Bill, I missed you.
Miss you guys too.
We wanted to come
Also going
update.
a teleportation so I can't relax, but here.
So what's
Use the
going
health
on here in
action.
my room?
Well, she kind of looks around. Lou's around here somewhere, but let me fill you in. Come on.
Yeah.
Let me find a reflection room. Oh god. And she steps. She leads you to a small chamber, and you see she opens the door. And all right, this one's empty. And takes you inside. You can see that it looks like a small meditation room. But there's just this pool in the center, so like rectangular, almost like 5 foot by 3 foot pool. And she closes the door. Says, not soundproof or anything, but it's not really top secret. But something tells me you would know about this. As soon as the conclave began to seem to come to an agreement about what had happened here, you know, apparently there was another massive divine event that happened in Dendar earlier today.
Oh yeah, that was Ava.
She looks at Ava. Of course it was. So now that's another
Sorry
one.
that my ascendance creates an inconvenience for you.
No, I think it's fantastic. I love watching clerics run around having to question their whole existence. But
did I choose the right one?
that's actually
They're
not,
actually here.
that's actually not far fetched. I mean, that's also part of the conversation is what's going to happen to the worship of the current pantheons. Everyone's trying to figure out what they're going to do with their own followers to keep them splitting off and to apparently new gods and what that could mean. And it's a
Everyone
whole
should just
thing.
worship the new gods.
I think everyone should just pick what they want.
Well,
Do
we'll
you
see.
want a mask? Here you go.
What kind of mask is it?
It's just a regular. We'll just say it's a blue dragonborn mask.
If we take a shot, I can tell you how you're feeling.
If you put it on, you can change who you are.
You guys are so fucking weird.
We're gods.
You see, she actually like fastens it to the shoulder of her like the leather harness that she's wearing.
Ha ha ha! I got Belle. Fuck you guys. She's mine. Good job, Belle.
She doesn't want a mask.
Good, good, yes.
You're weird. So yeah, Alu's she decided not to go to the conclave today.
Follow me.
I think she's starting to get kind of fed up with everything. She'll never admit that, but
That makes sense.
um,
I think I was here for like maybe 20 minutes of like all of that gathering, and it was too much.
yeah, it's still the same. But the weird part is they're actually starting to acknowledge what is happening.
Good.
and not just sweep it under the rug, which is good and bad, but that is yeah.
We need to be careful that these old god followers don't start trying to like suppress the new pantheon or like kill. You know what I mean?
To wipe them out?
Yeah, like about that.
Oh, it sounds like we might have to wipe
I
them
was
out.
still a little on edge after what happened the last time you guys were here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's still the local guard's still trying to find out who it was that tried to kill her, but
We know who tried to kill her, right?
Yeah, we did.
Do we know?
We don't know who tried to kill her, but we know someone tried to kill her. That was the whole.
Mhm.
We got the message from Guardian.
it was a group of paladins of a different religion.
That's right.
I lose me a little on edge about that, but we're okay. We haven't had any more attacks, and
Good.
since Anios Guardian has gone back with Charles, and it's been quiet. The guards have been keeping an eye on things and trying to keep order, but we haven't found out who those people were yet. And there's a soft knock on the door, and she says, and I said her name too many times. And she goes over and opens the door, and you see Lou. She looks tired, but other than that, in good health, and she steps in and closes the door behind her. It's good to see you all again.
Hey, Luke, how you holding up?
It is chaotic, but, take things as they come. And you see she looks at Ava. It is good to see you. Something tells me you... Actually, do I need to say it at this point? So what's lies for you now? It appears as two of you have ascended.
Yeah. Vagus and Ava. The rest of us all have our boons.
We got booms.
It was unexpected. I didn't think it'd happen so
She planned
fast.
for it. I saw her notes.
What do you mean?
You see, she just... It's,
I don't take notes about anything.
I love Vandal.
Shut the fuck up, I punch you.
It says V plus A with a heart around it.
Aww.
Ava and Vandal sitting in a tree.
F
I
U C K
climb
I
up
N
Paul's
G.
shoulder and like try to grab his mouth and just shut it.
Not the snoot. Don't close his snoot.
So I take this means that you are continuing your alliance with Ravania.
Kinda.
For
Some of
now,
us
as
are
it
doing
stands,
this
that
and
she is preparing to try to stop the cycle of rebirth of everything,
Supposedly.
we are aligned.
supposedly.
That's what she says.
So right now everything seems to be aligning in each other's interests. So I think working together is beneficial. And right
Good.
now we want
Yeah.
to trust her, but
Yeah, I don't
Some of
trust
us
her.
want to trust her.
well,
More than others.
I think we all want to trust her. It's just whether or not
I
we
don't.
do.
I don't trust her.
You don't want to trust her?
Some of us
Want
are
to
much
trust
more.
her?
Yeah. No, I
Distrustful.
want justice for the people she killed.
Some of us are
Yeah.
more paranoid than others.
With reason.
No, I just don't think she should get away with all that. She's committed genocide in this whole place. So.
She didn't commit genocide, she tried to.
Well, that's true. We stopped it.
And she
right?
wasn't in her right mind.
I also just don't think you guys should be making deals and not to attack her in the future.
Yeah.
We will see.
Very short-sighted.
Well, you trust your judgment. But things are chaotic here as always, but with the second confirmed ascension, even that those here know of, they cannot deny any further that there is something happening.
There's the potential to be 3 more, 4 more maybe.
Right.
Tell them that their gods are trying to like destroy the world and start anew.
That's
Like maybe they could talk to their gods somehow, but I don't think so because they're just kind of elemental ideas.
I will-
Also, people are very hesitant to change.
Right.
That I am very much aware of. You should know it's. I think between what has happened with this divine ascensions and the war effort, I am also starting to hear fainted conversations about the Great Rift. Apparently, the Navigators Guild is been monitoring it closely. They're still trying to gather adventurers, but most of their efforts have been moved aside to help the war effort instead. So,
Actually, question. Ava, now that you've ascended, can
Maybe we should
you...
have just like an internal clock.
Yeah.
Great Rift.
Can you sense anything about the Great Rift?
The Rift of Greatness.
I say Ava at this time, no.
Oh.
I can sense that it's easier for me to travel, but I don't know how much that'll tear things or when it's coming.
We're rating Andrew's chips.
Yep.
Techies!
One more.
I feel like it's kind of rude that
Yeah,
God
good.
would kind of stop you from, something like that. But
You know, it's the intense eye contact that really does it for me.
I think. I mean, it sounds like our first step should be to stop the war in between Altor and Aldir,
Because
and then mentally I say, AKA like get rid of Alexel and like
yeah, which
maybe like,
I hate
and
to
then
say
the Great
it,
Rift.
but I don't think getting rid of Alexa will end the war.
no, but that'll take away a lot of their stuff. I think.
I don't. You overestimate Alexa in that regard. He was never. in
Yeah,
charge
the
of-
Syndicate doesn't like him either. Like no one likes him in Altor.
Well, I mean, if we're going there to stop the war, might as well take care of Alexel anyway. So
Right.
we're kind of
Yeah,
side by
yeah.
side. But I
I can't
agree.
put it either way. If we're gonna go there to stop Alexa, we might as well stop the war.
Yep.
I would like to go to Haven. There's one place I'd like to go to. Either or deal with Alexel first. One of those two. The reason why Haven is because specifically Katie said not to go there, that she's got it handled. So that makes me want to go there even more so.
Sorry, quick interjection. She said Centrum.
Sorry, Centrum. I want to go to Centrum.
Wait, you changed your mind so quickly.
I know- I heard-
Just because it's kind of come back a couple times. Centrum is like Meltazar. Haven is not exactly Meltazar. It's kind of on the border.
It's a suburb.
Just in terms of like,
Okay, so I think
Yeah.
we should go to Haven, but then travel into Centrum.
Okay. Which I'd be
Just to
down for
check
that.
in with Mommy and
My priority list, I think right now, does put Altor a little bit ahead of that, personally. But that's on my end. That's what I would prefer first. But I'm not like saying
I think.
I will go wherever the group
Well,
thinks.
yeah, I think so. That just because we have more information and better prediction on how that will turn out versus it is kind of a guessing game. I know going into Haven, figuring out Centrum, but I want to find out what is happening
Yeah.
and not just say not check it out because Katie says it's fine.
No, I think we definitely check it out.
I have a divination left. I could ask
What will happen to Centrum?
what's going on in Centrum in the next 7 days.
I'd like that.
Yeah.
I think just to test the waters to see
And
what's
I'll give us an idea of like how urgent that is.
yeah.
Because if it's
Yeah.
like oh everything's fine, then we can maybe point our attention elsewhere and then go back later.
Yeah.
Sure, so I could ask what's Katie planning in Centrum in the next 7 days.
Yeah, because I personally also agree with Ava what you were saying. Efforts to try and stop the war. Because if we can stop the war somehow, then we'll be able to put a lot more efforts into this great
Prepping
rift
for the
situation.
Great Rift, exactly. So
And
it's like
that'll be a huge help.
yeah, it like meanwhile while we're dealing with Centrum, if we could stop the war before that, then meanwhile while we're in Centrum, people could be going back home and prepping for the Great Rift.
Yeah, I agree.
Not that I really have an idea. I feel like there's something deeper going on with the whole syndicate, and then there's something deeper going on with the history. Like, wasn't it Ravanya, basically, who started the war, like, all those years ago? She made the... Didn't she make the forces attack each other? They used to be one force. One nation. Oh my gosh, I have this in notes. We had, like, a history lesson about...
I was thinking that too. Oh man.
There's, like, a whole history.
She was not involved. When you mean talking about the war that split Altor and Aldir?
Yeah.
She was not involved with that. She arrived. That's actually a great question.
After?
I think it was after, if my count is correct. I will say, as far as you know, she was not involved during that war.
Okay.
The Altor and Aldir went to war due to a conflict of resources.
And the other one would be to go to the tree.
We don't know where the
Yeah,
tree
but
is.
I think that's on a different plane.
But somehow start digging around for that.
That seems endgame-ish.
For what?
Tree.
Tree.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, especially that we have literally 0 trails to it. Okay.
Yeah.
Turn to approach the tree mission, just has red. You must be level.
I imagine the Baldur's Gate. Are you sure you wish to progress?
Yeah.
Do not turn back.
Make sure you complete any quests before you
Please finish
continue.
everything you
So
want to do.
I think we should turn our attentions towards Altor and Centrum before doing Tree.
I agree.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that, Ava, or do you feel different?
Mental note on there about the
No,
tree. Keeping it in our minds.
I think isn't what's her name making a tuning fork or something for us?
She is.
Oh,
Yeah.
we called in the favor.
Yep, you guys
Yep.
call in the favor. She's gonna work on that.
Yeah.
We called in a favor to a completely different person than we thought we were calling.
And it
But
worked
she
out.
said, I got
And it
you.
worked out
Yeah.
perfectly.
So
Yeah.
we have until that's done, which that might take a while still.
Shit, what's her name again?
Velen.
Velen?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's a name that was completely original. Then I went and played Frostburn again. I was like, fuck. I stole that name.
I was like, why is there another Velen who's betraying me?
So really, I guess our decision then would be: do you want to do Altor first or Centrum first? Oh, well, the divination's going to decide that actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
If the divination's like, oh, shit's going down, probably go towards Centrum.
Like, as soon as he brings snacks, I just
But if it's like it's fine, then Altor.
what does this need to take him?
The Coley
Okay.
influence.
Yeah, you always give us snackies. So just, now I feel like
I
I
will
must.
do a divination.
All right.
No, not you. You're a fucking bottomless pit.
Yeah.
Yeah, bring
That's
your
why I
own
need
fucking
things.
food.
I normally do.
And also, to be fair, whenever you bring snacks, you bring like loud ass snacks, like rice cakes.
Or you bring a whole ass meal and then eat it and go, I'm so hungry.
The amount of times that you have done what's the eating?
Mukbang?
Yeah.
Oh, God, I
Hungry
would.
boy.
With dim sum, I would do that. Honestly, I kind of
Should
just
I
want to use
ask
that
what
as
are
an excuse.
Katie's plans in Centrum in the next 7 days? What's going to happen in Centrum in the next 7 days?
I would do that just because in case Katie tries to block you.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will do the divination ritual, and this time less so of like the Pisces and a lot more of the stars and the cosmic omen type of theme as
Yes.
Using her
Ava
own
starts to
god
pull
power.
more on her own power to
Yeah,
do
absolutely.
this.
So your question is,
Kinda.
what is going to happen in Centrum in the next 7 days?
Yes.
Okay. As you feel your vision getting pulled,
Ooh, can we all look at a reflecting pool and all see it?
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You see as Ava puts a hand in the water, and for a moment it looks like it's reflecting not the stone ceiling, but the night
The
sky,
stars.
the endless starscape. And as her vision begins, you'll see it begin to play out in this reflection pool.
Oh,
And, and you see Alu's eyes widen as she kind of steps up and looks down. And Bella is incredibly interested. She pulls out a small notebook. And her eyes, not take her eyes out the pool, but just like prepares to take
Yep.
notes. It's interesting. And as you feel your vision getting pulled, the first thing that you see is the vision being clouded with black and purple smoke. This overlapping burning of the infernal and the fey. And you can almost taste it. You can almost feel it filling up your eyes, your ears, your nose, your mouth. And as you push past this fog, you go from this this lack of stimulation in this fog cloud to suddenly overstimulation as you see the fires that are creating the smoke and the war that is currently raging in the streets of Centrum. You see massive towers that have collapsed, and you see fey creatures doing open battle with Infernal. And you can see as this black mist appears to be pooling from the bottom and rising up throughout the multiple rings of Centrum. And as you see, almost like a, not solid, but almost like this looming shadow over it all, her hands stretched out over the scene, you see Ravanya in her true form, her modern form. And from her fingertips, you see these black tendrils, almost like these strings that are connected to different entities. As she moves her hands, they move to her command. And as you see, as this vision suddenly seems to fast forward, you see a tall, elegant, beautiful woman dressed in a long dress and robe that almost appears to be made out of flower petals. And you see she begins to push herself up from where she was had been thrown prone on the floor, trying to use a staff to push herself up. You see as Ravanya just takes a quick step forward and drives a kick into her ribs and sends her sliding across the stone. You see as Ravanya just kind of turns her head. And you can see that as she does, she still has that human appearance, but the large horns that she had as the serpentine form are now present in the human form. That is enough of that now. And you see as she takes a step forward, she steps up towards the woman. Enough of this petty fighting. This could be so much easier if you stop fighting me. Now, hand it over. Please. And you see as this woman begins to stand up once again, Ravanya puts a foot threateningly on the back of her hand. You are mad? Oh yes. Quite the definition of it. Now hand it over. And you see as this woman drops her eyes, and you see with her other hand makes a motion. You see an object appears on the empty space of the floor. And you see as Ravanya removes her foot. Thank you. Now that this petty squabbling has finished, you see she reaches down and picks up the object.
What's the object?
Perhaps now we can get to work. As you see as she straightens up, holding a large, beautifully crafted longbow. That's where the vision ends.
I hate it here.
In
Well, if it isn't the consequences of our own actions.
It's the
consequence. If it's not the consequence.
Jesus
I'm
Christ!
pretty sure
it
that
never
was
ends.
Titania, right?
That yeah.
That was, and the object was I don't know.
A
I don't know
longbow.
because we know as players, but the characters don't know.
Yeah, this I would say above table. This is this is a consequence that Fort Steltura fucked up on.
This is campaign 1 bullshit.
What is it?
It's the
The same way how Guardian was under the control of something, like he had basically an item that was force him into servitude. This is another one of those objects for a different entity.
Another guardian-like entity.
So
Okay.
the longbow is the object, and the
Well, I have
fucker-
scrying also packed. I was basically a recon spellcaster today. Now that I've seen that woman, Titania, I could potentially scry on her and see what she's up to now.
Ooh.
And then if we can get to Titania and take the object from her, or like say, you are gonna fucking die if this is on you, let us help protect your people. We could talk down Ravanya.
I don't know how simple that is with Faye.
It's not.
This is the same reason why we ignored it in campaign 1.
Because I don't like dealing with the Fae at all. Because it's just the uncertainty and the nothing is logic.
You like that
fucking
fish, though.
I do like their fish.
So I will say you guys definitely see Ava, like without even the campaign 1 knowledge. Obviously there is something that Ravanya is looking for and she plans to get it within the next 7 days.
And we have no idea. It's just sometime within the 7 days. We don't
Yep.
have more. Yeah.
That's not true. We have some knowledge. Because,
We spoke to Pixel, right?
yeah, but didn't we learned about Titania
Yes?
from the Weaver women?
Yes, from
And
the
the
hags and the warden.
You
yeah.
also gave the term lightning callers to a different group of people who serve Titania,
Yeah,
who you met when you were doing the quest with to
Kuoto.
cleanse the Kuotoa tank. There were some entities that were say corrupted that spoke of their servitude to Titania.
Right.
Yes.
But when we went to Centrum for the very first time, we spoke with the warden.
Mhm.
Did he ever mention Titania?
I think he did actually. Yeah, yeah.
He did.
So you guys
And
would
Damien serves the warden.
yes.
So we have an in to the warden to get more knowledge on Titania should we want to go that route.
So yeah, we could reach out to Damien to then get in touch with the warden, and then proxy get in touch with Titania.
But the warden wouldn't want to help us because we released the entity that took down the Dai, one of the Seven Sisters, Umal. Umal's
don't
not
know that?
dead,
He doesn't know
but
that.
Umal is kicked out.
The warden just knows that Ravania's out. Doesn't know that we're doing that.
Plus, we could also just have Damien get the information and feed it to us. It's not the end of the world.
Okay, so what if we get Guardian on our side and Astra to get to Centrum and try and take this object?
You want to send them into...
She's saying with
Send
us.
all of
Oh.
us. No, with us.
I don't know.
I mean, Guardian would know if this is similar. I mean, I guess how much do I know?
We wouldn't know that object's even connected to Guardian. Okay, so with that information, is that where we want to go to intervene with this?
Well,
Wade, I'd say this was. I know you were leaning more this way, so how are you feeling now?
yeah, I mean, she wants that for a reason. And I don't think the reasons are good.
We need to come up with our consensus of how we feel about Ravanya and what our steps are going to be, because we can't do this half in, half out.
Yeah, I'm full in of not trusting her. I don't think she means well. I think she's. I mean, also by this scene that was displayed, I think that further shows that she hasn't changed.
Well, I mean, that's nothing more than like what we've done.
I
In
know
terms
that's the
of-
problem that I'm having with this. Like, I don't think that this is like Titania's not a good person either. Like,
I mean, they're neutral. I think they're both versions of neutral.
no, like Titania was trying to straight up kill Pisces and take her boon for herself. Like, let's not mince around. Like,
That's
none
true.
of these people are good people. It's not like Titania's some kind of victim here.
Right.
Not
Good
saying
mem-
Ranya's
good
doing
memory,
anything
Ava.
good.
But that doesn't,
But,
that doesn't
like-
necessarily change how we feel, though, right? Just because one person's bad and the other bad person takes something from the first bad person, that is
Doesn't make
like
it-
we're not defending Titania.
Yeah.
I think we're just stopping Ravania from advancing her goals, which should be the way that we look at it.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about what happens to Titania. I just don't want Ravania to have whatever she wants.
That is the same stance that Wade's willing to take as well.
I don't like the fact that two of us have made a deal that we won't harm Ravania.
Yeah. Because I still don't know what her true intentions is behind that.
It's a very, it was a very short-sighted and blind.
I don't think so.
I
I
think so
really don't
either.
think so.
Okay.
Because she can't hurt me either. We are tied by that.
Right. So if she goes to do something that causes more harm to more people that aren't us,
Yeah, she could still
we
destroy
can't
the
help.
world around.
Exactly. She could start genocide 2.0. She's already shown that she doesn't care about what happens in this war between Altor and Aldir. She doesn't care about the millions of people that are going to die in this war. She doesn't care as long as she stops the Great Rift, or as long as she gets her end goal out of the Great Rift. I don't think that's someone that we should be making deals with not to harm. I mean, her reckless
harm
abandon
and
for
stopping is different.
how?
As long as we don't hurt her, we're not breaking the deal.
Yeah.
Correct. What if we can't stop her? What if we can't get her in front of the moving train? Right? What if we have no option but to fight her?
There's lots of other things.
Like what?
Aver can still support us while we hurt.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand that. Vagus.
Mm-hmm. I imagine it won't be just for Vanya. He can hurt everything else around her.
Sure. The most generous interpretation of said deal. Sure.
Well, you're also taking the most extreme of the other side, though.
Why would
Yeah.
she? You've already proved that she's cunning. She's already manipulated the Dai. You don't think that she would, block something that would stop them from causing harm to anyone else? If she's in a fight with multiple people and these people are representing Ravani, would that not be the same thing?
No.
I just think that's very foolish to make such a brash
Listen, the
decision
deals
about
don't matter. We're not talking about the deals. We're talking about what we need to do right now.
that. Right, but we're talking about our stance on Ravania and how we're going to approach it moving forward.
Listen,
Level to help with level of
Apollo,
priority. on
you
it.
don't have to make a deal. I know what I got into when I made that deal, and I'm
Right.
going to stand by it because I have hope that she's changed. That doesn't mean I don't think she should not be accountable for the things that she's done.
100%.
That's not. I understand that,
But,
and
like,
I'm glad
let's
that
be
you-
clear. We can have different ideas, but still, I want to stop her from getting what she wants. I'm not against that in any way. I'm fine with the deal I made with her. I understand it. And I still know how I can hurt her by hurting myself and hurting, her. I'm not stupid. You're talking like I'm stupid and short-sighted, and it's pissing me the fuck off. You hear Ava start to growl like a
I'm not
dragon.
talking like you're stupid. I'm just saying it's
You're just about to say it again.
You're about to say it short-sighted and stupid again
It was
without considering that I have reasons for what I'm doing.
okay.
Ava starts to sound more like Vasuki as she gets angrier.
Sure.
Don't make any more deals with her. That's fine.
You guys can do whatever you want.
We can still stop her and don't have to agree with and go along with everything
Okay.
she does without fighting her.
yeah.
Sure.
And I think since
Exactly.
we saw what she plans to do, right? I feel like if you do have hope for her and you do trust her, then I think you guys should ask her then.
I'm actually totally for that. I think that's a good idea.
Because she obviously wants that bow to the point where she's willing to fight for it.
So I think we need to get to the bottom of
Like,
why
what's
she
her
wants it
greater
and what
plan?
she's, what
What is
she's
she
going
trying
to do.
to do?
And
Yeah.
if we're going to be
We're
allies
supposed
with
to
her,
be on the same team,
exactly.
so communicate with us.
She has to be forthright with this as well. Because she's about to place harm
Sure.
onto someone else.
Yeah, I think that's the best move. I just literally be, hey, we saw this. We know this is your plan. What, let us know what's going on. Tell us
Yeah.
what's happening.
Because she's not just worried about the Great Rift, she's worried about the Soltorian, whatever they're called, field gods, that pantheon. Killing her and the new pantheon, and also they've killed the previous gods before too. Or say the old pantheon god. There's probably, I'm not trying to rationalize like everything that
Right.
she's doing or give her like an out, but we need to hear what she's thinking.
Yeah. I think it is just the mindset of she is thinking of such the big picture
Right.
and going about it in a way that we would do differently. So we
I-
need to talk to her and figure out some sort
Right.
of middle ground of what's going on.
I agree, and I think, at the very least, talk to her. But from my point of view, for Ravania and who she is, I don't think Ravania is separate from Katie. I think she would still be very capable, and I think this is just a short vision of what is to become. I still think she's very capable of committing Genocide 2.0
I mean,
because of the previous interactions that we've had with her. We don't know Katie, that's for sure, but Ravania is Katie. Ravania is Katie without a name. Maybe it's just an extreme version of Katie, whatever, but she still committed these acts, and that still has to be carried in mind.
Yeah, and I think we need to still hold her accountable and keep those, especially when we're talking to her.
Yeah.
I'm alongside Ava in the fact that I think we can coincide and lead her into her turning over this new leaf while keeping her accountable.
I don't see how, but I have faith in us in achieving the impossible. I mean, hell, I never thought we'd be ascending to godhood, and yet here we are. So, if you guys do feel there's hope for her, then my suggestion to you is to talk to her and find out what that vision is about.
I think that's the best.
Because I will trust both of yours insight on the matter. I will not be able to talk to her in the form that she would be comfortable relying that information. I would not be able to hold my tongue in regards to her, but if you guys truly think Katie can be something better, then I trust your word on it.
Yeah. I think that, in my opinion, I think we need to give her a chance. Because I think a way for her to be held accountable is to redeem herself in some way. And I think we need to work with her on how to redeem herself.
A chance to be honest with us.
It'd be...
Because
But I think
I don't think the solution is just going against her and killing her. Like, I think there is something there that we can work with.
I've seen it. She's different. She cares. And I kind of look at Alu.
She doesn't care enough to try and stop a war.
She's trying to stop a different war.
Why not both? Why are these mutually exclusive?
it is.
I
also
don't agree with
concerning.
her reason, but the point of starting this war was to get everyone armed up, basically, in time to deal with the Great Rift War.
I think that's
And now she's
probably
ignoring it and letting it go.
in terms of.
No,
I feel like
but
that can be true,
It's like
but I
it's
feel
like,
like
I tell you the reason, Apollo, and you don't even because it's like it's not
Pisces
enough.
brought it up. Pisces was the one that brought it up in the last meeting that says you could stop this before you lose all these lives. And the whole point of this was to ramp everyone up. You're not going to have everyone left after this war. That's the point I'm trying to make. You get everyone ramped up for war, and then everyone's dead when the Great Rift opens and no one's there. The only thing she cares about is the demons and the Fae in Centrum. She quite literally said that in the last meeting.
I think that was
All
her
she-
near goal. End goal is that into Great Rift.
That's
think
a very
I-
big jump.
I think it's.
The fact that she shot Pisces down multiple times, she shot me down when I brought it up. I don't think that's how she thinks, but if that's your interpretation, sure.
Yeah, I think that what she's speaking of is with some truth to it. I think maybe there's some truth to her saying like, yes, rallying the people, starting this war to potentially fight a greater threat, but that I don't even know if there is a greater threat. We don't know what's on the other side of the field or what's to come through. We know something cataclysmic is happening. There's the tree and this vision that keeps happening, and there is some kind of reset that is going to take place, but I don't know if that's because of what comes through or if it's because Ravania gets what she wants. With that said, not knowing that, we're just going to have to take what we have and just work with it. So I think take tonight. We need to rest up anyways because we've been traveling quite a bit. Get some rest, and in that rest, talk to her. Depending on what she says, that's going to change our priority.
Yeah. I think we need to base what we do next based off of our conversation with her.
Okay. I think talk to her tonight.
And when you say talk, you mean all of us, right? We all
If
need to
she
be
ends
there.
up summoning us,
We all need to be there for it.
okay. I mean, I'm okay to be there, but
Regardless of that is the whole thing. We need the differing opinions and everything in
That's
this
true.
conversation.
okay. I was just also, yeah, that's true. I was thinking that
we
she
need people
can't.
that believe in her and people that antagonize her.
I was thinking that best people would definitely be Vagus and Ava because I think technically you all can't do harm to each other. But she could harm us potentially.
And we
But I feel like if she wanted to, she could already have done that as well. So
exactly.
I think all of us should talk to her tonight. She pulls us to the table. We should have equal rights to pull her to the table as well. Maybe Vagus, Ava, do you guys feel like you can somehow pull her to the table?
I think we just need
Yeah,
to
I'll
reach
call
out.
her.
Or just reach it? Yeah, can you call her
I'll
up?
dial up.
All right, you can call her up because, yeah, I feel like that's just, it's all sus to me. I don't have a good feeling about
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Okay, no, good.
So, Ava, are you wanting to call a meeting?
When we go to bed tonight?
When we go to bed.
When you guys go to bed?
Yeah, long rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was there anything else you guys plan to do tonight or today?
I'm just to go Adventurers Guild, drop an orb.
Okay. Aside from that, then?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna say. Was there anything else you want to do?
Well, what are you gonna
Oh,
say?
did you guys want me to cast divination?
I think
on
she's
anyone
gonna
or
lead
no?
into this and then end the session.
Yeah, I'm starting to close out the session. So, is there anything that you would want to do before
The meeting.
the meeting?
No.
Okay.
But also just to reaffirm that I am on Apollo's side on this.
Yeah, and I think we need that side.
Okay.
Because I think Ava and I want to trust her. We need the distrust as well, though. That is important. Because I also don't fully I don't believe in what she does or what she's doing necessarily, but I believe she has a good intention and is just going about it in the wrong way because that's what she knows. And I think we need to talk to her and really reaffirm her intentions and what she wants and what her goals are. And we need her to be honest with us, and we need to sit down and be like, hey, we are all this pantheon. 2 of them are already ascended. The rest of us are going to be. If this is going to be how it works, we need to be honest with each other, and we need to talk. And we need to work something out that doesn't involve genocide.
Yeah. No, I get it.
I think words can go a long way with this. Words and then followed by action.
Okay.
Okay. Think about that, Wade. The words that come in a deal. There are many interesting implications. And as you all gather, and Ava, as you think about wanting a meeting, whether it's even something that you'd be able to do, you all see as this reflective pool, which are still reflecting the starlight,
Sorry, a pool thing. That's like
you see the stars seem to move. And similar to what you saw the first time you were summoned
the lake.
to the chambers, you see a doorway of stars appears in this reflection pool. And that is where we're going to end this week's session. We will return next time to a conversation with Ravanya, and we're going to see where alliances lay after that. So, thank you so much, everyone. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your Sunday, if this is the time zone that you're in. And we will see you all next time, most likely not next week, but the week after. But join our Discord and find out. Yay!
Yeah.
So tune in next time to see how this campaign goes. From 20 to 1.
Woo!
Woo! Thanks, guys.